up. No. If y'all notice, it's me. I forgot to turn the light on back there. But just give it a little time. I'm gonna sneak back there and turn it back off. But I said that to say happy birthday is what I was gonna say, and our light ain't even on. But don't y'all worry about that. Guess what? It's that time again. Do you know where your kids are?
Hopefully, they're somewhere reminding their parents that it's time to talk about
It's
and
time to
that
talk
they
it
need
out.
to be in front of their
Absolutely.
phone, computer, TV, whatever, and tuned into us on YouTube live. Okay, period. Because if you know, you know.
It's
I
time.
am your girl. Jen checking in. I'm your
Absolutely.
bestie, auntie, cousin, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. I'm showing up for you in that space, okay? This is a safe space. We are a podcast, the hottest podcast out of Detroit on a Monday night.
Safe space in the hottest place to be in on a Monday.
We talk
Always
everything,
remember that.
everything, current events, pop culture, health, wealth, beauty, travel, entertainment, sports.
And I might tell y'all a little bit how them
T
drop
double got
motherfuckers on Call of Duty before I came here. I might tell you a little bit about that.
okay, gaming,
Not too much though. You know what I'm saying? Gaming for sure.
whatever
is
we
a-
feel like talking about. That
yeah,
week.
gaming for sure is a thing because
Y'all
I feel
ain't
like
put us in the box.
you know, with the way that we live, of course, I'm your boy T Double. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I was kind of late on the introduction. I just went to talking, blabber in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy T Double. You know what I'm saying? Back with another banger as we do. You know what I'm saying? Every episode is a banger. Felt like I was lacking on the last one, so I came with some straight shots for y'all. Just tap, 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 shots though. But you
He
know,
was not lacking.
yeah. So yeah, you know, we
He's never lacking.
forgot what I was about to say, kind of, sort of.
My
But
bad.
no, you all right. This light is
Kind
kind
of distracting.
of throwing me. This light is. I think it's better now. It's probably the microphone.
This one?
It's just so bright, or just maybe let's come or scoot it close some. I think it's because it's like right in a corner, maybe. I think that's what it is. Yeah. See, something like that.
Nah, I really look dark.
Yeah. See, I don't know. You gotta turn it up, maybe. How you change
I
that?
just turned it down. Because you
Yeah.
said it was too bright.
No, see, because if you gonna scoot it back, though, you know what I'm saying?
That's good. I think.
If we can get it to stand up here. Okay. That's
You
better.
guys, we need new lighting. So if you just feel so inclined, we're gonna start putting our Cash App in the description because why not? Other
What a wish
other
list on
creators
there.
do it.
What a wish list on there.
Yeah,
No, I was just
Amazon
honestly.
wish list, yeah.
You know what? I was just honestly before. This is, you know, I got random moments for y'all. Honestly, this is very random. Just before when I was getting ready for the show, I said, you know, in a prayer to myself, I said, one day
Man, thank you, Jesus.
this show won't be just something that's just like a sit down. The show will have big people behind it, of course. We are the biggest. But I'm talking about it will have a camera person behind it. It will have a
Like
person
tonight's
that,
conversation.
absolutely. It will have a person behind it that says, hey, action, hey, cut. We're gonna have somebody
Set the
rolling with
record,
the
like
it's gonna really turn
like
into
Tuco. Shout out to my nigga Tuco.
shout out to Cole. And I feel like this is gonna really turn to something that, you know, people are gonna talk about.
Especially
Even
when we really like find our niche. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like we're not gonna always just be talking about pop culture and internet mess. Like, I really feel like we're gonna find that thing, like that thing and that theme, and like that. You know what I'm saying? That y'all really want to hear us talk about, and we're gonna stop being scared. I really feel like in a way we kind of have been scared this first year. You know what I mean? Because we just
I ain't
kind of
gonna
like
say
sticking our
scared. I'm gonna say just
sticking our
learning.
toe in the water.
We was learning. Yeah, it's not scared. We was just learning. So of course we're not just gonna dive off the deep end. We had a lot of dive off the deep end ideas. A lot of them. And we want to follow them. We want to continue to follow up. There are a lot of people that we want to have here, whether it's just straight video or whether we run a studio
And
and
we
they're
still gonna do
actually
that, right,
here.
right,
There are a
yeah.
lot
We
of
still
people
gonna
that
do a
we
lot of
want to
those, yeah.
have to talk to because there are a lot of questions that we know that the people want to know, but a lot of people questions
we
don't
wanna-
get across. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we want to be a platform to.
A safe space.
Absolutely, to be the person that presses for that. You know, like when you at work and you got somebody that worked up from the worker next to you to be the manager, and it's like, you
How you
understand
do that?
me
Yeah.
more than anybody else because you used to be a worker. Coming in here to
Oh.
somebody who is just a manager, they'll understand what I'm going through.
Yeah.
We understand you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we hear the questions.
That's
Ask us and we gonna ask them. You know what I'm saying?
That part. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me, but
Yeah, no, so as you guys know,
I need this off my neck.
we start off our segment
Get on there.
with how we started off with a rest in peace, a very
Condolences.
sad moment, and we got a lot of them this week. Sad to say. I want to start off with Reverend Jesse Jackson, 84 years old, passed
Ooh,
away.
he had a long life. God bless him.
Lil Papa, which is a rapper, I think is Rick Ross's daughter's baby daddy.
You know his sister-in-law's baby's cousin Tracy.
I believe that. No, I believe this
No,
is
but
real.
I'm sorry.
This
No,
is-
I'm not saying. I'm sorry. That was insensitive.
And I think she's still pregnant.
Oh no.
I think this
I mean,
is
either
Rick
way it goes,
Ross'
for her baby
daughter.
daddy to die, like that.
I think this is Rick Ross' daughter, baby daddy. I'm not sure. But rest in peace to that guy.
Yes,
They said
absolutely.
allegedly, because I don't know if that's him. Rick Ross' daughter. Let me see. Baby daddy.
We're gonna just research.
Lil,
for a minute.
yeah, reports indicate that Lil Papa, Lil Papa is Rick Ross's daughter's.
Okay, so this is no shade to like any unknown rappers or whatever, but I was wondering why they reported that he passed away on TMZ because I'm just like, who? You know what I'm saying? No shade to him or any
I
unknown
think he
rappers.
may
but,
have one
like, why
song
did
that people know. I think
TMZ feel the need to tell us that he got shot? Or he
yeah,
died,
man,
or
he's
whatever.
young. I feel like they pass up a lot of them, right? And I feel like that may have had something to do with it. But rest in peace.
That was it.
to that young man.
That was why they
allegedly
Report on it.
he
Like,
unalived himself
no
after a car crash. Police reported.
after a car crash.
Crashed the car, gun, a self-inflicted wound.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's what-
No, wait. Stop. Right now. Where was this at?
This was
Because that's the same thing they said that football player did.
and that happened with, and I was about to bring him up as well.
Are they
I was
serious?
about
Do
to
they
bring
think
him
we
up as
stupid?
well. I was about to bring him up
What?
as well.
No, I don't believe it now. What they do to that boy?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Come on.
This is in
now.
Atlanta.
Come on now.
This is in Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
And allegedly, the police reported allegedly after a car crash, it was a self-inflicted wound, and he was out of there.
I don't think I believe it.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. And you know what? What that does is that brings me to another, and I kind of forgot this young man. I was watching a story on him. He went missing, and a video surfaced of him having an altercation with a police officer to a lady pulled up to the side and said, I was just sitting here because it seemed like he was being harassed or whatever. And the police officer said, man, it's cameras all around here. He had a Georgia State hoodie on. And the police officer asked him, do you go to Georgia State? On a Georgia State campus. And asked him for his ID and all that. And later on, he got found hanging from a tree.
Oh my God. Come on now.
Rest in peace to that man. No, he had the video before all this happened. Even the lady was telling him, like, okay, calm down. Like, I'm right here. He was like, no, I'm calm. But
Talking about the man that ended up on the live.
the little
was
kid.
saying,
Yeah,
"I'm
it was a
calm."
young boy. He was a college student. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
I mean, he was a grown kid, but
Mhm.
a kid nonetheless, because we just talked about how
Right.
college is still a kid. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And you probably out somewhere miles, hundreds of miles away from your family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to be there, and then that happened to him, and then later he's just found hanging from a tree, dangling from a tree.
That's too much.
It's sad, man.
That's too much. I cannot. That's too dark.
And you
I
know
cannot.
what? That was just in Atlanta.
My God.
And that little kid, that was Georgia State. Is that in Atlanta?
Yes.
Crazy work.
I don't know if Georgia State is in the city of Atlanta, but it's affiliated. It's the same state.
That's crazy work. And he was just there in a car crash. Then we got Rondale Moore, a receiver from the Vikings, 25 years old. We was just talking about. Also, same, self-inflicted is what allegedly.
And where he was in L.A. or something, right?
I don't know exactly his location.
Who did he play for? Because that's
played
where he was
for
at.
the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, so come on now, Minnesota. We already know that's where George Floyd. That's where they just unalived the ICE just unalived somebody. Minnesota is crazily racist.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And
I ain't even know nothing about Minnesota. The only thing I knew about Minnesota is that the big Mall of America was there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was found in his hometown, Indiana.
That happened in Indiana.
Is what the reports say. Reports say he was found in his hometown. But that leads me back to what's going on with these NFL players. Is it the NFL that's causing? I think he went through an injury that was maybe career ended to where he couldn't play football no more.
Who?
This guy right here, Rondale Moore. I don't know if that was the cause.
Who got in an accident and then supposed to be
Right.
All of this is alleged. We are
all
AI.
Okay.
Okay, like my girl Keita Rose say, this is a simulation. Okay, we do not know these people.
Absolutely.
We are stating our opinions. Okay, that is
broken and dislocated knee during a training camp. So it could.
That's career ending.
It could have been, but some people come back from that. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, but that it is possible. It's
just like how they said Hutch wasn't never going to possibly come back because his whole damn leg is dislocated.
Yeah, it's on the fence. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? On how your drive is, how your body works back.
How young
you know what I'm saying?
Blah blah blah. They tell you that because they're going to give you the worst case scenario just in case that's what happens. Now, they don't want to say they gave you false hope.
Now I feel like my thing is with the NFL is we have had too many of these. We've reported them as well. We've had too many of these cases just recently. We had offensive lineman from Dallas Cowboys who did the same thing, who was supposed to be caught in a car accident, self-inflicted wound. He's out of there. Then we had Kyron Lacy, the graduate from LSU, before he gets drafted. He gets dirt thrown on his name, and then he self-inflicted wound, unalive. What's going on? Is it the NFL involved? Is it because it can't be this many people just doing this out the blue that's affiliated with this, and that it's only they say 1% of people make it to the NFL. Out of high school, if you are a player, they tell you 1% of you is gonna make it to the NFL. If the percentage is that low, why is the percentage rate of people doing stuff to themselves so high?
Well, this is this is just me, playing devil's advocate in a way and just wondering, because it's all of that head injury. You know what I'm saying? They need to look into what is it called? CTE.
But I feel like it got a lot to do with money. Because sports now is turning into money with basketball players.
So this is what I'm saying. If it's really, truly them unaliving themselves, then they need to look into the CTE thing. But if it's not, and that's cover up, and this is all coincidentally how they, or whatever, this is the thing, this is what we doing. Oh, so this is what we doing.
NFL policies and shit like that, because in some ways I feel like you promising certain people when you say when as a person who still right now look at football as something I play right now today. As a person here, it's 1% of you as a young kid, 1% of a group of guys. You can have a group of kids. I'm talking about a school's worth. And somebody tell you it's 1% of you that's going to make it to the NFL. When I make it to the NFL, that's my dream. Once you start promising me stuff to be here, like, I feel like I made it. Once you start taking stuff away that you promised, you ruin everything. Like, my whole life just changed. Some people can't deal with that mentally. To go from being so high up to now you just got to be poverty level.
Yeah.
It's a mentality thing.
Go back to being poverty level. You was already poverty level, and then get a taste.
And you thought you made it.
Get a taste of the lifestyle.
Thought you made
of
it.
the rich and famous.
Motherfuckers start promising you shit. Then you like, we good. Or my family, mama, we good. Whoever you said.
You done told everybody, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can get it. I mean, but I listen. As a person who has,
I ain't just blaming the NFL, but I'm just saying.
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand. It's because it's nothing but the enemy. It's the enemy. The fight is not even down here. The fight for your life and your mind, and to get you to do that is going on up in heaven. So that's why you got to stay prayed up and remember who gave you your life, and make sure that your life is dedicated to praising God. Make sure that your life is dedicated to giving God glory, and that way nobody can take it away. Nobody can make it less than. If you, the whole reason you was born was to give God glory, no amount of money, no person, no nothing can be more important than you waking up tomorrow and saying, thank you, Jesus. God, to God be the glory. You are amazing. You are the highest of the high. I'm going to go, and even though I'm the lowest of the low, I'm going to go and proclaim that you're the highest of the high as loud as I can, with joy, with a smile, because nobody is going to be able to say
what I'm going through.
Period. Nobody's going to be able to say that any of that I was going through was more prevalent in my life than you.
Yeah.
And you, God, you Jehovah Rapha, you Jehovah Nisi, you Jehovah Shalom, you are peace. You are joy. You are healing. You are provision. So I don't have to never think about lack or what somebody tried to take, because you want to know what? The victory is up in heaven for me.
Absolutely.
The fight is up in heaven, so is the victory. So I already know if you take something from me, guess what? That same thing you took, it was going to harm me or some way, or I'm going to get it back 100-fold.
100-fold.
As long as I continue to be as obedient as I can, because I'm not perfect.
Yep.
Be as obedient as I can in that moment. Repent for where I didn't measure up. And continue to proclaim that God is God and God is the highest of the high, and hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I won. I'm on the winning team. I don't care. You can take my life, because that's what they will try. They will try to say, oh, well, you about to die anyway, so you might as well kill yourself. Unalive yourself, i.e. Jack Kevorkian. You know what I'm saying? People, I'm just hurting so bad. I'm just so tired of being in pain. I'm just so tired of losing. I'm just so tired of this and that and that. I can't continue to see joy and to give God glory. So I'm going to choose, because what did God give us? Because he's such a good God. What did he give us? Free will. So you choose to stop living, if you choose to stop waking up and giving God glory, if you choose to focus on the negative and what you don't got and all of the plans of the enemy, if you choose to focus on that, that's what you're going to feed. That's what's going to grow.
Absolutely.
And eventually you'll stop growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Literally and figuratively.
It's definitely a thing.
So, yeah, you can't let your joy, your peace, your anything be tied up in, anything tangible. It's got to be tied up in your relationship with your Creator. And I suggest
that's where it starts. That's the Alpha and Omega. That's it.
I suggest you get detailed and focus on what Creator and what God you talking about. Don't just say glory to God, glory to God, glory to God. Start calling him by the names that's in the Bible, the names that is associated with what you need him to do or what he's doing in your life at the time. That's why I say Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Shalom, Jehovah Sikkenu. Get in your Bible so you can know who God really is. Because, and I want to just jump in right quick. And we're going to talk more about this later. because this really is internet mess. But so that you can discern between good preachers and bad preachers, good uncles and bad uncles, good people and bad people, because you got people that will know the word, know the Bible in and out. Whole time they fakers. So if you don't know it good, they will deceive you and have you deceiving other people for them. So that's why it's important to know who you're talking about, because you will allow somebody to have you proclaiming glory to the wrong God if you following somebody who is following the wrong God. So that's it. I'm sorry. Let me jump down off my soapbox real quick.
Okay. No, we was just touching certain stuff. Yeah, so once again, that was the Rondell Moore. He was 25 years old.
Rest in peace. Oh my God. That could have been my son.
One of Detroit's very own, Darrell Hasty Jr. From Hutch's Jeweler. Took over, allegedly was...
Hold on, you say what?
Darrell Hasty Jr., the guy from Hutch's Jeweler that took over,
okay,
allegedly passed away also, 33 years old.
So wait a minute. I'm sorry, because I'm a little confused. This man that you named, say his name again?
Darrell
Hastings Jr.
Hasty
Jr. He passed away recently.
Yeah.
And he had taken over Hutch
that passed
Jury Place.
Absolutely.
After he...
Absolutely. And
as young as he is, 33, who do he really have to succeed him?
And he was looking very good. Actually, the day before all this came out, because now the story that I read is real funny worded. It's recorded that police allegedly say he has passed away. And it was weird, because I'm like, well, do you know or do you not? But then again, you know, he has a high profile social media. He does giveaways. Just the day before, he was giving away, I think, some glasses or something.
So did he pass away or did he get unalived?
Allegedly, police reports passed away.
Okay.
No, so I don't have a whole story on what happened because I don't know.
Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace to that guy. It's just crazy
it's
what's happening.
That sounds like some type of generational curse around that
establishment. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so because I mean, Hutch did it for years before something happened to him. I feel like he was set up, and then now it's just like I don't know.
A curse can fester for a long time before it actually starts to manifest. And
that's true. Yeah.
And a person can enter into a covenant after they have been on the up and up for years. You know what I'm saying? You never know what happened. You know, at what time you enter into a covenant with the enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where you give him access and legal rights to your life. You could have been doing good for 20 years, and then you make some type of deal with the devil, and now everything messed up for everybody in your bloodline for 7 generations.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, just rest in peace.
4 generations.
To those people. Condolences to their family. That's just Detroit's very own. A lot of big names. And a lot of regular, I mean, not to say regular.
People ain't big names.
Right. Especially here in Detroit, but a lot of people like rappers and with names as far as like industry wise. Then you got people who just love their jewelry.
Everybody knew Hutch.
And then when Hutch was gone, they cling to him.
They still wanted to buy stuff from him.
They still cling to him because he still put on. And you know, that was a sad story. Just how it seems, how fast, you know, it just went. It just seemed like that was just not too long ago. You know, so.
Right. It was. Shit. What, like 2-3 years ago at the most?
At the most, probably less than. That's benefit of the doubt. So you know what I'm saying. And last but very not least, Dr. Gladys West, the lady who made GPS possible, has passed away, 95 years old.
Damn.
Um,
Sis head was.
and I want y'all to know, Black History Month. Shouts out to that lady. That's a black lady.
Out. And
Dr.
shout out
Gladys
to
West.
Black History Month. It's almost over. Y'all know we get the shortest month. That's not a coincidence.
We celebrate Black History Month all year.
Yeah, I know, babe.
We gonna support our black people, each other. You know what I'm saying? Our same color skin, but the skin ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? Because you really got genuine people that's genuine.
That's
you know
advocates.
What I'm saying?
That's black people advocates.
So the thing is, one thing is, like I say, our backyard is us. It's what we look for. That's our backyard. Outside our backyards, we got cousins and them and that ain't
brown,
yellow. You know what I'm saying? That ain't so
if you
much
down
of
for the
this.
cause,
Do it. That's
Period.
we gotta start treating it like that, and only to the ones that treat it like that to us. Like we touched this on a whole other episode. Two wrongs don't make a right, so that don't mean treat somebody wrong because they treat you wrong. But we got we just gotta be better people. You know what I'm saying? And look at stuff in a better way. Whether we want to come together with them or not, we need to come together with us at least.
Definitely, and
we need to show some
like
type of form.
Everybody just needs to come together in more unity. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
Love.
Yeah, we got to start overlooking stuff. Well, if we want to start believing that we leaving stuff in the past, you know what I'm saying? Then we got to start leaving stuff in the past. It's not that you got to forget it. You know what I'm saying? But when it is forgiven. You got to have forgiveness on your heart. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to forget what you went through, what your ancestors. Nobody said forget. But once you say you forgave, you forgave. You don't double back. You know what I'm saying? You got forgave.
Right.
Believe me, you did multiple times.
First of all, forgiveness is the key. You know what I'm saying? Your prayers don't even get answered if you ain't forgave. Your prayers will literally go up to a brass heaven. That's in the Bible. So what can get through brass? If you got a brass ceiling, your prayers gonna go up to a brass ceiling. Okay, that's what the word says. A brass ceiling. What's getting through brass? Absolutely nothing.
So, forgiveness definitely got to be on your heart. You have to be that at least. And sometimes there's situations where you find it where it's like, how do I forgive a person that that did this? It ain't
it's not for you.
It ain't.
It's not even for you.
It ain't on you.
It's not for you. It's on you. It's on you, but it's not for you. That's what you gotta know.
It ain't on you to forgive.
It's on you to forgive.
Yeah, it's on you.
That's your responsibility.
Yeah, it ain't on you to take it into.
But it's
to
not.
Take it into feel like a while to take it into extra to say, hey, this person deserved this or this. That's not your call, brother. Believe me that everything was already. You know what I'm saying? It was already happening.
Because who deserves forgiveness? Nobody, if that's the case.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Pick a certain person or a certain situation. If you're not giving it to every person, every situation, then you're not giving it to nobody. But
first of all, nobody deserves forgiveness. We were all born in sin and iniquity. You know what I'm saying? We was all, when we came through the womb, it was sin. Whether you was married or not, because of what Adam did. So you, in order, like let's say, forgive me as I, forgive those that are trespassed against me. You know what I'm saying? That's literally the Lord's Prayer. Mm-hmm. That's literally how Messiah taught us to pray. That you got to forgive before you can ask for forgiveness. Mm-hmm. Before you can expect it.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
That's dang near the only way you earn it. Because it's really not earned. It's given by grace. You know what I'm saying? But how much can you expect to receive if you ain't giving it? You're not even showing that you're his people if you can't forgive. If you can't walk in love and forgiveness.
Yeah. forgiveness is definitely a thing. You know, it just got to be on your heart. Is what I say.
It's got to be on your heart. Amen.
So you know, moving past that part, that was a very
Past the rips, it was a lot. Dang, that was 30 minutes of rips.
that was a very yeah, it was a very deep one. All of them is very sentimental, very deep.
Yeah, though. For real. And if you got somebody, an uncle, aunt, cousin, family member, loved one that you want to recognize this week, leave us a comment or drop us a DM on one of our socials, and we will recognize them on next week's show.
Absolutely. All right. So, as you guys know, if you know what I'm saying, you've probably been shooting. If you haven't been shooting, you're new here. You know what I'm saying? First segment we roll into is an inner city segment. Something that we do. We start inner city and then we move outer ways. You know what I'm saying? Inside out. We play Call of Duty. You land in one spot, you loot up, and then you work your way out. All right, enough Call of Duty for the night.
Inside out. Boy, it's
hey, upside down. Around and around. Okay, all right. That's my shit. Then I like how they remastered on TikTok. I'm then about to dance. A wop wop, a wop, a wop wop, a wop, a wop. Okay, all right. Enough getting crazy for me. All right, I'm trying to be professional for y'all a little bit, just a little bit, because I got a little hood to me, then a little. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be a little
hood and with a side of holy.
Yeah, a whole bunch of that. So Detroit, what up? Is you cool?
What up, though? Is you cool?
My first thing now, I do not like motherfuckers playing with.
Stop playing! Stop playing! Stop playing!
My peoples. Now, I really had this was a one for me. This is a one. Detroit though. Detroit, what up though? Is you cool? As we know, I'm a football fanatic. I love all sports. Shout out to the Pistons, #1 in the fucking East, man. Shout out to them boys, man, doing their fucking thing. Shout out, shout out all them niggas. Yeah, you said we can't hear that, so that's how I ain't here. But yeah, man, shout out.
They can hear it live if they watch.
Oh, shout out to all them niggas, but I mean, shout out to the Pistons. I ain't mean to say it like that. Shout out to the Detroit Pistons for sure, man. Everybody on there is doing their thing. Even though they fight, they rumble. They letting you know, don't come here and play with us. We is not the ones to play with.
Literally, what's going on in the city? Like that's representing
our sports teams.
That's representing of the people. Don't come to Detroit trying it. Don't.
Now you know I had to throw my Pistons in there.
Come on and don't leave.
But on the what up though? Is you cool? My boy Terry Arnold from the Detroit Lions. Y'all know he young little cornerback. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. And his name is surfacing in a robbery, armed robbery and kidnapping case. But it's only surfacing because the people who got caught saying they know him. So my whole thing with this is like, why are y'all playing with this man? There's so many people that know people that do the wrong shit because I know you. Cause we could have been cool back in high school or something like that. He'd have already been to college. I know you. We're cool. That's it. Because you hit licks and I play in the NFL means we can't be cool no more. Now, the thing is this. I'm not hanging with you. Obviously, he's not. Dog is in Tampa. This happened in Tampa. Obviously, he's not hanging with dude. And if he hang with him, that's not what they doing. He may link with dog, what's up, boom, I'm out. But I feel like this is one thing that people do, especially people that know somebody of a big name category. They name drop. Man, you know who I know? Woo, woo, woo. I know such and such. I know such and such. But to say you know somebody because you got pent up or jammed up in a case, does that make them a suspect? I'm lost. That's what lost me immediately, like all the way. Like, how does him knowing Terrion Arnold bring Terrion Arnold name up in this case? As far as, I don't care what you saying, a suspect, somebody to look at, whatever you want to call it. But his name.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
terrible.
his name shouldn't have been brought up. And I want to know thoughts about, you know what I'm saying? If you know more about this, then
Somebody hating on that man. Somebody is hating on that man.
I feel like it's somebody he know for real.
Yeah.
But it's like the crimes that was committed happened in Tampa, Florida.
And he was here.
I don't know where he was at, but he's traveling a lot. He obviously probably wasn't there. Obviously, I feel like this is what happened. The dude that knows him, you know what I'm saying, knows him, and probably just name dropped him like, you know who I know? You know what I'm saying? Boo, boo, boo. How does that make him a suspect in the case? How is his name even being brought up? Because somebody knows him?
That's bold.
And
So he got some fucked up friends because let me just say, okay? And I like Terry and Arnold. I've liked him ever since he came.
that's true. That's real.
He reminded me of you, honestly. I remember, I think I sent you a video of him. And I was like, this remind me of you. And was that him?
I think that was Kirby Joseph.
Mm-mm.
Because it was before Terry and Arnold was here. Terry and Arnold only played 2 years here. You sent me that video.
Okay.
Yep.
This is third year, then?
This would be like his third, yep.
Okay, anyways, I don't know. I thought it was him, but he reminded me of you because he chocolate, you know what I'm saying? Play football, whatever. Just to seem like a nice, you know what I'm saying, mild mannered, you know. To me, when I've seen his interviews and stuff like that, but somebody's scamming through him because I don't even think I told you this. I forgot because, you know, it wasn't nothing. It happened. I was at home. I was told my mom about it. Me and her laughed about it or whatever. So I got did I block him? So he Terry and Arnold messaged me.
That's lit.
No, it's not. It wasn't him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if it wasn't him.
It wasn't
He ain't
him.
had a stamp by his name? The little blue tag?
I don't think he did. No, I don't think he did. But, you know, some people really be them and don't even be paying for that shit because now you got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's not, the blue tag is legit. But I know that a lot of them now has the blue check by their name, especially the players, because they interact.
Friend. So this is it right here. Oh, no, that ain't it.
That ain't it. See that right there with the blue check? I believe that's him.
Okay, right. So this is what I'm saying. I believe that this person whom I was not in no way.
Crazy how many names they got of him. Like,
First of all, I was in no way fooled into thinking that this person was him. Okay? Let me say
they
that
even got
first
the
of all.
wrong place. He from Tallahassee, Florida. They had like L.A. or something.
I was in no way fooled into thinking that this person was him. Let me first say that. It might have got erased because he probably got. I think I might have even reported it after so long in a conversation. But you know, he was like, you know, what do you think about my performance last year and how long you been a fan and blah blah blah. You know, he didn't ask me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I think he might have asked me for my phone number so we could talk off of there. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me like a number with an old crazy ass area code or whatever. Like I say, the whole time I know it's not him. I'm just bored going along with the shit. Me and my mama laughing. So I was like, let's FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened. I was like, let's FaceTime, and he blocked me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what happened. I was like, let's FaceTime, and he blocked me.
Yeah, them fake pages, man. BMF.
So he, you know,
If somebody fake page me from Alicia Keys' page, I I probably talk, but I need to see you too, so I understand. Yeah, I need to see you.
FaceTime me.
Yeah.
This is 2026. If this you and you can't FaceTime me, I mean, we're literally on Facebook. And that's another way that I knew it was some scam shit. Because they didn't even have the video icon available in the message. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even try to FaceTime them on Facebook. And they asking for my phone number. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, if I give you my phone number, let's FaceTime on here. I know you want some bullshit, but I'm going to play the game right along with your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Since this what we doing.
Yeah. Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
bye.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you know, well, that don't happen with guys. Like, I feel like females con you in other ways. They don't.
No,
play.
it happened with older guys. It happened with older guys because and some younger guys too. Because catfish is a thing. I sit up and watch.
Man, they may play like they somebody else, but it don't be like superstar. Like it just
Yes, it do.
Type shit.
Yes, it do.
Oh, I haven't seen.
Yes, it do, and especially with older guys because it be on this. Because you know, Catfish is Catfish, the MTV show.
Yeah.
But there's a YouTube page called Catfished ED, and it's totally different people, but they basically doing the same shit that Catfish do. And when I tell you so many, I mean, these old people be getting scammed out of literally hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. They get into their companies' bank accounts and scam them.
Yeah.
My friend almost got scammed like that.
Yeah.
She sent me a picture. She like, yeah, you know, I've been talking, because she was separated from her husband. She like, yeah, I've been talking to this guy, blah, 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 blah. And she sent me the picture, okay, of the guy that he sent. And she like, I asked him to, oh no. She like, he sent me this basically to let me know he real. And the nigga, it was clearly AI generated the words on the picture. You know what I'm saying? It was the same type of shit. I promise you, it was literally the exact same type of shit that I saw on the Catfished YouTube page. And I sent her a link to the page. I'm like, girl, that is fake. Blah, blah, blah. She was like, I knew it was something about him, blah, blah, blah. Cause she don't really be on the internet like that. You know what I mean?
That niggas just do that. I mean,
but first of all, a lot of these people is literally overseas in Nigeria, in other countries over there like that, in buildings, in offices and cubicles where this is their literal job. They're getting paid by the hour and by commission to get as many people as they can.
But if it's a business,
why is it so dark? Why would we refuse to just lighten
if
up?
it's a business and we're doing Catfished, I just feel like that's not. I'm not gonna get to meet you.
They know that. The people that's saying this.
So how are we meeting motherfuckers?
They just trying to get money. A lot of them is just trying to get money out of it. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get you into emotional relationship with them. So then they're gonna come up with some emergency, something that they need you to give them $100 or $200. That's, you know what I'm saying? If they can do that with 1,000 people, if they get $100 from 1,000 people over the course of a year, you know what I'm saying? Because they call it 100 people a day. I mean, it's like literally like a call center.
But see, the catfish part that I feel like I'm talking about is not no job. It's motherfuckers who
just want to talk to you for years because they bored and ugly and want to talk to somebody fine over the phone and keep leading you on. It's the same thing.
People remember.
They're getting serotonin. They're getting a feel good out of it. They're not getting money, but they're getting your time.
Right.
You're boosting their ego.
If people remember, Manti Te'o, which is a football player, which is not a football player no more. He's a commentator. He went to Notre Dame. He was in a running for the Heisman as a defensive player. He was.
I saw that Netflix or
I think he was
Amazon.
Did he go to Notre Dame? I don't know. He wore number 5 wherever he went. He was a high-profile linebacker, one of the best in college dating online. A whole female
Got
tricked
catfish.
him, and whether it was a female or a guy, whoever did it, tricked him.
Right, I can't remember.
And
Catfish, yeah.
he
It was a whole
thought,
documentary
and
about
they fed him a story that their grandmother or somebody was passing, and this was nationally televised. He was going through it. He cried before a game. All this, like, he felt a
He
bullshit
really
story that somebody fed him.
He really was in love with them people that he had talked to them on the phone for months. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really, and think about it, when you little or when you younger or whatever, you can't really get out to date somebody like that, and you sit up and talk on the phone with them every day for 6 months of the whole school year.
And this was before NIL
You
deals.
know them.
This was before NIL deals. It wasn't no money. He was one of the top players. He wasn't getting paid. It wasn't no money. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
well, it was a prospect. She probably knew.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you
He probably
know
looking at it-
that he
at
a
least
top
he
nigga.
looking at it like they know.
Yeah, you
Girl,
know he a
who
top
I'm
nigga, but
So-
he not getting no money like how the top players are right now today. These
And-
motherfuckers making millions in
and-
college. This was right before the NIL. He wasn't making nothing. He didn't get a penny. So he's struggling in college. He got an online girlfriend who feeds him a story about how her grandmother just passed away right before he plays in a national championship. National championship.
Okay, so then what happened though? So then did he lose?
I believe they lost.
And then he found out she was.
He found out.
'Cause I forgot, I saw the thing,
He
but I
found out
forgot.
later that
None of that shit
none of that
happened.
shit was real. But when he found it out, he was so embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to say shit. It came out. Media rushing with this shit because it was such a big thing when it had happened. So now it's even bigger when they found out it was a lie. It's double what it was. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you playing on the national stage. So everybody giving
You breaking
grievance,
down.
you crying, everybody giving grievance,
Condolences.
all that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
God.
And when they found out that shit was fake, blew this shit out the water.
They put a whole documentary on Netflix.
Absolutely. Listen, because it should have been. He's not in the NFL anymore. Of course, because that was a minute back, but he didn't even play out his years that a player his caliber should have played. You come out one of the best in college and you're a defensive player in a running for Heisman, that's hard to do. You didn't get it just to be in a running of finalists. That's hard. That's an offensive player's trophy. It's not for
Just to be
the-
nominated.
just to be in the final five, because the nominations start early during the year, and it switch up all year depending on performance. To be one of the niggas that was one of the
That lasted.
finalists, one of the last 5 niggas to be like, you could get this bitch. Defensive niggas don't get that. Charles Woodson was the last defensive nigga to get it before Travis Hunter.
I remember when Charles Woodson won the Heisman. I watched him that year. I watched it that year.
He was the
That was why I
last.
liked Amazing
He
Blue.
was the last defensive nigga to get it. Other than
No
Travis.
shade, because I know we a Spartan
Oh
house.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I
you
used
gotta
to
know
like
that.
the Amazing Blue back then because that was, it was Charles Woodson everywhere on TV. I was in high school, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Now that we talking about the Amazing Blue, that's I'm glad you brought that up. Sharon Moore, man.
That's the coach.
That's the coach that's going through the stuff that he's going through. Now, allegedly, he has a big break in this case because the charges that was being filed far as I think it was like what she said about him. It wasn't that the point that he walked in the house and said none of that. It was other charges that led to that was now is coming to be misleading. So now that's a big break in his case because now stuff that you reported before was a lie. is allegedly a lie.
He tried to
But
get that
remember, this
he
just
got her pregnant.
yeah, that part. But if there's other parts that she report, the
He's not a
stalking,
good lawyer.
the stalking,
He got a
and
good
something else.
lawyer. He bought this way, and he probably not about to get the whole thing.
Yeah, he's probably
Okay.
not the
He
stalk.
got his white lady wife probably introduced him to a white lady lawyer, and
So
he about to use white privilege to get his ass out of jail.
maybe the money, but they cut off a lot of his money. But maybe the money. But obviously, what's
I bet you
happening?
he got more money than Diddy.
No, hell no.
So,
what's
money don't mean
happening?
shit.
What's happening is
want your
he's
ass.
probably about to sue the University of Michigan for at least $2 more million or something. For something, it's something with them that he's gonna get some money back from them because of what's happening is certain claims were false.
He black. He's not getting shit. He could try it. They're not gonna get it. They're
Okay.
gonna find a way not to give it to him.
Listen here. That's what that's what a lot of people think. Mel Tucker. What about him? He black too. And what happened was, they thought he did it too, and then now he came clean. We just reported that they came clean. He ain't do none of that. You know
Who
what I'm
is
saying?
that?
Mel
Nia
Tucker
Long,
was
Baby Daddy?
No, Mel Tucker was the coach for university, the football coach for Michigan State. The black guy, boy guy.
He wasn't involved with Nia Long?
No, he went. No, that's a basketball coach you're talking about.
Oh.
But he went down on the same type of terms. Mel Tucker on the same type of terms. Somebody said, he did this, did that. Now, we just did this on the last show. I think it was not the last one before, but I came with it that now the case dropped. She ain't got enough evidence.
And this is what I'm saying. They don't, just like my girl Keita Rose. Shout out to my girl Keita Rose. Make sure you subscribe to her channel.
Absolutely.
The Podacity YouTube channel. They don't care about SA. They don't care about abuse, really. This country
the thing is, if it was falsely accused, if it was something he did not do, now when it comes down time to say, all right, if you're saying that this happened to you and you got multiple ways to prove it, now it comes down to where, all right, proof needs to be shown. You said you got multiple and you can't pull out one. I'm an advocate for, I got 3 daughters. I'm an advocate for everything that I feel like, that goes on, that has been going on for multiple years. And not everything. It's a lot of shit that goes on that gets swept under the rug, unnoticed, motherfucker turn the other cheek. I understand. But you cannot still go off and say it's okay for a person to lie and say, all right, well, shit, I always felt like this person would have done this or bro. Now I'm not getting this. All right, I'm just gonna say you was doing this.
I ain't never.
It's just
Never gonna
not,
say that's
it's
cool.
not a,
so I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not that don't go on. Because we not saying it's cool, that don't mean that don't happen.
I'm not saying that don't happen either. I agree. I understand and acknowledge that happens. And I feel like those people should go farther under the jail than sometimes than the actual culprits, because they make it harder for real survivors to get justice. So
how are we justifying the difference in between the two if we saying no matter what, no, that's the truth. Even after it go to a motherfucker.
This man is on camera crashing out, being completely belligerent and unstable, breaking into her house. Is he not?
That's not the part that they took back.
I understand that, and that's okay. Like I said, he got a good lawyer, and just because she don't have proof of the rest of it, don't mean that the rest of it didn't happen.
Kidnapping and something else. I feel like if you got video,
if you make me go
audio,
to the store right now and I say I don't want to, if you pick me up or any kind of way, intimidate me and force me to go to the store right now and bring me back, you still kidnapped me. Technically, by definition, right?
If I didn't force you, if you said, I don't want to go to the store, can you go? And I'm like, man, you know what? I don't even want to go. Let's just go together. And you're like, you know what? All right, I'll do it that way.
That's
But
not.
then later on, the thing is, my this is what I guess my feel, what I'm going for. In court, you whipping out the big guns. You not waiting until nothing. I'm gonna pull out everything that I got. I don't give a fuck if I don't have no video, no audio proof. I'm gonna tell you down to the words that I remember till it's like, you know what? Nope. After this, and we said this. Nope. Let me tell you this, Your Honor. And he said this too. I just remembered this. He said this too. And if I have nothing.
Nothing. Oh.
I was about to go that. And I have nothing. Nothing. If I don't have black and white. One of the two. Goddamn. They come in black and white. Because let me tell you this.
Black and white receive.
I just feel like, listen, at the end of the day, when somebody telling a genuine story, if I ain't got no proof to show you, if this
In
shit
2026,
tarnished me.
Right, in
nothing.
2026, with everything being videoed and everybody got a camera in their hand at all times, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. You can screenshot, video record, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to say. I'm not disputing it.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but that's not how the
But that
world,
don't mean it can't never
that's
happen.
not
You know what
how
I'm
the
saying?
world works. So the world automatically jumps to a side when a situation happens, and a side that you're gonna pick when it comes to male and female, especially when you're gonna pick over a gender, what we just talked about. Before the gender comes, you're gonna pick the female. When the gender is approached to the situation,
Well, first of all, gender is male or female. So what are we talking about?
well, the color, or should I say, the race. The race. So, before that's even situated, you decided what you're picking. Females win. And before,
That's what
you know, even the
if
color.
females win
gender.
over men, why do females get paid less? Why
They're
do
not-
females
is that
get
the same
raped
thing?
and abused?
Is that the same thing? If you go out right now outside and holler, hey, he did something to me, that ain't got nothing to do with how much money we get paid. That ain't got nothing to do with right? If you go outside right now and holler on a whole block of people, it could be somebody having a barbecue outside, and we both ran outside, and you say, he did something to me, and I'm like, I ain't touch. Who are people believing? This is what I mean. Right? So let's take this into perspective and put this in the category of, let's not say a small group of people, a large group of people. Say the world. If any situation is basically presented, televised, streamed, whatever, nationally for people to see, you don't know two people. First thing you see is a man going against a woman. Could be they arguing, he getting super loud, whatever. The first side that population picks majority of is the woman. You don't know
but
people,
if you
don't know what happened. You just happen to just come in and boom, this is what you saying. The woman is the person you picking. She ain't doing nothing wrong.
Well, we're not gonna say that. Because me personally, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Now it depends on what we're talking about. Are we talking about, aggressive, threatening, violent behavior towards a woman with a man? Yeah, society has been, and it's definitely don't always plan out like this. Motherfuckers stand around and watch women get beat on and abused and misused all the time and don't pick their side. Look at how many examples do we have from R. Kelly, Puff Daddy on down. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't even gonna talk about that.
That's not the same.
How is that not the same?
Not the same.
How? How is that not the same? P. Diddy was on camera beating the hell out of Cassie in that hotel room, and what did they do? They hid it for him. Nobody never said nothing until the shit came out because she sued. So how's that not the same? With all of the rest of them for years, they able to use and abuse and misuse, manipulate women with nobody saying nothing. They are actually in the black family.
It's not the same.
In the black family, children, female children get used and abused and molested, and the whole family be quiet and protect the molester. For centuries, that's been true. That's not a thing. Okay, like, what did he do? Walk away in silence, right? Which is what they usually do. Society as a whole, it's not just him, it's not just men, even females. They talk about it all the time. Well, what about the parents? What about the parents? You know what I'm saying? Mothers been getting, called out for allowing men to use and abuse their kids just to have a man. This is the point that I was making earlier. Abusers, users, assayers, a lot of that type of stuff gets looked over, swept under the rug, even justified, especially when it's against women, especially when it's against black women. A lot of it gets swept under the rug. You know what I mean? And that's just a fact. And this is why so many survivors don't even come clean or don't even come forward with what happened to them. Because they're like, look, I done survived the actual situation. I don't got time to have to constantly relive it, constantly explain myself and explain why I'm not to blame. But that's not just females though. Like I said, it seems like people want to sweep abuse and abuse as a whole, especially in this country. They want to sweep abuse and essay and narcissism and all these type of things. They want to sweep it under the rug because this country is built on that type of stuff, because that is the backbone and the building blocks of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Slavery is nothing but abuse, manipulation, oppression. You know what I'm saying? Betrayal. Your own people sold you. You know what I'm saying? So it's all of that is what this country is built on. So it's not even necessarily our fault, or you know what I mean? That's been happening for generations and generations.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly where that just went. But I was speaking about the Sharon Moore situation, but we all know that yeah, I was just saying, like, that he might got a big break coming up, because when evidence, one thing about court evidence is you can't turn it down. 9/10 of the law, black and white. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's going on with that case. When I seen that, it just reminded me of the Mel Tucker joint, and I'm just like, man, in a way, you know, it could be misleading when, you know, a lot of stuff could be misleading. And I'm not saying support nobody who does anything wrong in your favor if you feel like that. But, you know, my thing is when you don't know, just don't. You just don't know. So don't put a label on somebody when you kind of don't know what happened, and then especially when it ain't no proof. I just feel like certain people shouldn't be labeled because that leads to people either you don't like this person now, and that's because you assume that they did something, and then you don't have no proof whether that they didn't. Now it leads you like you don't like this person and you don't know them, or you know what I'm saying. It leads you to apologize. And a lot of people don't like to apologize or whatever. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people like to just speak out and then be like, hey, yo, you know what I said, and then whether it came back you said what the facts was. A lot of people don't want to dabble back, but it's just you know, it can be any type of way. So on that end. So my next thing I was gonna go to was y'all know we here on a Monday, and just yesterday, if shit, you ain't even gotta be from Detroit to even know about this one, but just yesterday, one of the biggest. We had.
Whoa!
We had the.
I'm the GOAT, and she's the GWOAT. I'm sorry.
We had the greatest woman boxer of all time here in Detroit, hosted here in Detroit. She's from Flint. She's from Flint. We hosted her here in Detroit.
But we heard boxing home.
We are close. We are close to her.
Last night when I was watching it.
She's from Flint. We are close to her. We are in Michigan. She does perform at Little Caesars. But you know, she's from Flint. Let's not.
Babe,
you know,
stop saying that.
My thing is, I don't want to get that mistaken because she don't stop saying that.
I mean,
She don't rep Detroit. So
but she should rep
right.
because she's not from Flint.
So as we host her, we should be able to say she's from Flint.
Dang, babe, okay.
As we host her. That's
Oh,
it.
God.
Big shouts out.
Okay, so big ups to Flint.
Yeah.
Big ups to Flint.
Absolutely.
Big ups to the Flintstones.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they call it, Flint? If you've seen the movie, leave us a comment. That means you know. If you've seen the movie, then you know why.
Okay.
Because I had no idea. But she said in the movie, and that's why I said she represents her town well. And
she should.
You know, absolutely. And shout out to Alicia Baumgartner.
That's not even what it's about.
Shout out to Alicia Baumgartner, our hometown champ.
Undisputed champ as that.
Okay.
What we should call, you know.
And it's no coincidence that her name is Alicia.
Yeah. The thing is, big shouts out to Clarissa for being here. Hosting our shows here. Her boxing battles here.
It's not no arena big enough to hold her in Flint just yet. Maybe she'll build one there. So we'll have a reason to travel there and spend some money in Flint. But until then, we appreciate her for bringing money to. That's what I say, baby.
Yeah, we do.
That's what I say, baby. She'll build one there. But until then,
she loves Little
we
Caesars
appreciate
Arena.
her for bringing money to LCA.
You won't replace Little Caesars Arena, and that money doesn't necessarily go to.
That'd be a good investment, though.
Yeah, she wouldn't do that though. LCA is a bigger arena. It's just more of a landmark. You know.
She ain't just got there.
Right, and it's a landmark. Absolutely, it is, and it's a landmark. Immediately. When motherfuckers come here, the biggest place you gonna do a show at, LCA. Motherfuckers, this is why you want to know why every show is not done at LCA? Cause motherfuckers come in and can't afford it. Can't fill it up. That's a landmark. Absolutely. But you know, like I was saying, shouts out to Shorty, but what I wanted to bring up with Shorty is also this, man. I love how she is the face of women's boxing that she's putting on for that. Now, I haven't fully seen the movie. I've heard, you know what I'm saying. I've heard a lot of it, and I know from what I've heard, I've learned that that's what she wanted to be. The face of women boxing. So she has fulfilled a dream. She has become the greatest woman of all time when it comes to boxing, and people gotta understand it's on a different level. It's not because what she's done in the ring. It comes with a plethora of things of what she's done outside the ring as well. So man, big ups to her, man. You know, no salt in her game, whatever. I just like to tell it like how it is. I like to say it like how it's laying. But my thing is, I feel like she took a deal that, and maybe this is a start. Maybe this is a growth to women's boxing. Maybe you had to do this to initiate what else you wanted to put down. Great money, you know what I'm saying? Great deal, whatever. But I do feel like they're playing her as far as the day.
Oh yeah, you said this.
And I even watch their network. They network have men's boxing on Friday nights. If I was a person that worked through the week and, you know, I wanted to go to a boxing match, I would go on a Friday because I just getting off work, you know what I'm saying, start at 8.
I got all night.
You know what I'm saying? I got all night. Now, if I work nights on a Friday, yeah, I'll be mad. I'm going to be pissed. I can't go to it, but I got the money. I'm mad as fuck. I want you to be on Saturdays, but okay. You took Fridays, all right. Sundays, I feel like they put the odds against her. And as much as you try to say I'm against her or whatever, I just feel like I'm for her so much that I feel like even in a deal, okay, take that, boom, do that. But please be promoting for now. Start the fighting on Saturday nights, even if it's the off Saturdays of, cause be the big card. You deserve to be the bigger card. But if there's another men's championship fight in that month, I feel like you can help ring in more money to say, I'm not fighting on that same night. I'll fight on another night, but it's going to be a Saturday, like I was his. I'm for you. I'm for you in ways that, you know, I like how you are the face of. I like how you stand up, you represent it, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I hope your next push is for that. But as far as when it comes to backyard represent, you gonna ask me, yeah, but because you looked at me a kind of way when I said I'm for her. I am for her. But when you come to backyard, you gonna ask me what? Listen, Clarissa Shields is a brawler. Will knock you the fuck out. Alicia the Bomb Gardner, which also has a higher knockout ratio than Clarissa Shields. Out of 17 fights, she got 7 KOs. Clarissa Shields is a brawler. She will knock you the fuck out. She come with haymakers, y'all. See how she did, baby. Alicia is a boxer. She's going to technique you. It's patience. She learned to not get mad. You get her a couple times, boom. She gonna take that box up. She not gonna try to come back and just brawl you. She 130 pounds.
I remember them days.
Clarissa Shields is 174. They'll never fight.
Well, you can't say that. Clarissa might be fighting long enough to catch this girl when she gained a couple pounds. How old is Alicia Baumgartner?
Alicia Baumgartner is like late 20s, but okay. The thing
she ain't even hit her growth spurt
the
yet.
thing is, she's not gaining no more weight. She works out like.
You don't know that. That's hormones. You don't know that. She might go up a weight class. You gonna say
She's not doing
gaining.
that. She's not doing that.
Okay.
She's not doing that.
All right.
She's not doing that.
All right.
She's not, one thing you gotta know is people don't just box and be like, oh, all right, now I'ma just wait until she's 31. Now I'ma just wait until my next boxing till I get somebody to box till I, you know what I'm saying, start training them to. These boxers train and eat and like a certain way once they start boxing. It's not no, all right, after my fight, no, yeah, shit, now I could just go, I'm gonna start eating sloppy and so for far as what I'm saying, as far as like gaining weight and shit, your shit stays within a neutral zone.
But let me say something. Let me just say something. As a woman, when hormones get the hormoning, especially who knows what she might be doing for birth control or anything, when you reach a certain age, you can work out as much as you want. You gonna put on a couple of pounds, whether you want to or not. And that's why probably, and that's people, period. That's why people go up in weight class, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now she might have to go up in weight. Not saying that they'll ever fight, but I'm just saying, she ain't gonna stay 130 pounds forever.
She's gonna be predominantly in between those weight classes that she's been in. 130, 140. Clarissa is 170. And she basically...
Clarissa used to be in the 130 something.
She basically worked her way up too. She wanted to do that.
Clarissa used to be 130 something when she was in, because I just was watching the movie.
Are you watching the movie? I'm telling you, real life. I watched her real life. She wanted to do that. That made her undisputed at the where she's at.
I understand that, but that was gonna happen anyway. And she didn't have to.
Baby is 31 and 130 pounds.
She ain't got no kids.
No.
Okay, so that's not unnormal. That's not
Clarissa
unnormal.
don't either.
That's not unnormal. But you just said that Clarissa went up on purpose.
Right. Where's the weight gain come from?
When you get 30, it is like you said, she's purposefully staying in that weight class.
She has 3 different builds. She's not in there. She worked 3 different, one above. She was in one before. She moved up. She had the one lower, the one where she was at. She moved up.
So let me say this. Okay, whatever.
Have you seen her frame?
Man,
she's not. She's 5'9". She's like 5'4" or something like that. She is small. She's not 6 foot like Clarissa, like built like that. Clarissa is in a different weight class because, listen. Clarissa built up to that. You know why she won't go back down? Ask why she won't go back down to 130. If she came up from that, if you was the champ in 130 and you got up to here, why you won't go back down? You know why? You not gonna be the same fighter. You gonna get the shit beat out you. This weight come with power. Now when you go down to 130, them shots that you thought you was shooting, that shit ain't powerful than you thought. And all motherfucker, I'll tell it's different. She supposed to go to UFC, let her tell it. When a motherfucker can kick you, and you come from boxing, a motherfucker gonna kick your motherfucking head off. Don't do that. Your lane is boxing. You are the greatest woman of all time at boxing. Listen to what I said, and I rep let you tell it, I rep a motherfucker out the backyard that is not named Clarissa. You are the greatest woman of all time boxing. Who says that if somebody is hating? I didn't say you said I was hating, but I'm just letting you know, I'm not hating. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I love her title as the greatest woman of all time boxing. I don't like that she says she can beat a man. No, you are the greatest woman. The greatest woman. Past, present, I don't know about the future. Till this day, till every day, till I see somebody else, you're the greatest woman. When it comes to this, Layla, I feel like if you was in Layla time, you would have knocked Layla out. I'm not even about to even sit here and play no games. If you was in her time, or if Layla was in your time, if Layla was in our time, you would have gave her a run for her money. Let me say that. You would have gave her a run for her money. I highly believe heavyweight ain't nobody fucking with. Nobody. She throwing some shit. Listen, she got that. But the way that you have brawls with females just lets me know that you fighting with a professional male boxer. Professional male boxer. I'm sorry. That's not a win for
Cause
you.
you know everybody gonna be like, well, shit, she'll beat that Joe Blow at the gas station.
The nigga that you see in the hood, that thing he can throw them hands, if she tell him put them gloves on, she can beat that nigga ass. Listen to what I'm telling you. That one nigga in the hood that you thought, oh, this nigga can beat every nigga in the hood ass. Let him put the gloves on with CS, baby, with the glove. She beating his ass. A professional boxer. And I'm not trying to downgrade the skills. I'm not trying. It's just natural life. How life is made. And I understand you. You worked hard for everything that you got, baby. Ain't nothing what, you know what I'm saying? What was given to you, you earned in every way. You are very strong. You can last long. You know what I'm saying? All that. The punches, the strength, the level of, it's just different. I respect you for the greatest woman of all time, and you that until somebody shows me different. But I just want you to stop saying that you can beat a man. Let's just stop that. And hey, I know you don't give a fuck about if I'm cool with you or not, because I'm cool with you either way. But I just want you to stop saying that and we really cool. You know what I'm saying? But I know you don't give a fuck. But that was just my 2 cents about it. But like I say, I rep my girl. Hey, AB. ABG. A rapper, she out the backyard. And, she only lost one. And that baby technique with that power, that baby... and that knockout percentage. That baby a boxer, and I don't like how, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to play her. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do it. Okay.
Next, I got a good listen because my bad because I didn't even introduce that right because we on internet mess. No, that wasn't even internet mess because that was Clarissa. We on internet mess now. Internet mess. The internet. Was some Beyonce songs. Let me sing the Beyonce song. I don't know it, but okay, I couldn't think of one fast.
Honey, let me upgrade you, upgrade my labels, upgrade you.
Okay, that's my shit.
Honey, let me upgrade.
Did you hear the Lil Wayne version? Oh, the next.
I know you beat the blocks, but I'm not like to keep the streets on.
You ain't heard the Lil Wayne version, then just say that. Okay. All right. My first internet mess. I was supposed to bring this last week because I really want some input on this. I got the Glorilla and the Brorilla situation. Was that all for some money? Because now
First of all, she said it was for some money.
Now that
so what do you mean? I'm sorry.
Now that she's on and making money, they supposed to be back cool now. Nah, they back. They back. We sisters. Was that a plot? Was that a plot?
To get her sister some money, maybe.
Glorilla is coming out with an album.
Okay.
Her sister was a person that didn't give a fuck about nothing.
I hope it was.
Didn't give a fuck about nothing. Hey, I don't care. I'll be the one that'll do it. I'll be the one that'll do it. I'll look like this. I'll say this.
I would prefer if that was it than if they was really into it. So
But my thing is like, why?
We talked about
why are we plotting against when if that's the case, it's easy for her to just say, "This is my sister." Woo. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna get her paid. That ain't gonna get her sister paid.
That's not controversy. Nobody cares about that.
Nobody care about this. Your sister, she trying to get on.
You funny. No.
Watch her page.
No. Or I ain't gonna say nobody, but not as many people as is going to care about some controversy, some drama, some negative shit. Hell no, not nearly as many. She might have got 10 to 100,000 followers if Glorilla would have just posted her. Like, this is my sister, she's trying to get on, she's trying to get her comedy career, follow her. She might have got 10 to 100,000 people to just organically follow her because they fans of her. Whereas that girl probably fucking around and got 10 million followers, or at least 10 million views off the controversy, and she wouldn't have got that if she would have just posted her with some lovey-dovey positive shit. She did that. I hope that's what it was.
So you don't know.
It got the parents involved and everything. Whole family involved.
I don't think the parents was involved.
Yes, the parents were live.
She showed texts of her mom.
The parents were live. The parents were live. That's what I'm saying. I done did a whole deep dive. I got tired of Glorilla. They was on Bro-Willa. Bro-Willa was on my algorithm heavy. I seen it all. The parents went live with Glorilla. Glorilla got her daddy to go live with her.
Well, my saying is that's bullshit. If you ain't gonna get it organic, now half the followers don't even want to see the shit you talking about no more.
They already got a big enough bag for right now, and Glorilla's album is gonna speak for itself. Motherfuckers that follow, some people not gonna unfollow Glorilla. Some people gonna still follow her to laugh, and because the bitch is genuinely funny.
That don't mean that because I followed you, I watched you. I'm still a follower.
As long as you say follow me, it's a possibility that I can come up in your algorithm.
Yeah,
and like I said, a lot of people, and this is just organically true, the bitch is funny. You know what I'm saying? And some of the shit, when I was watching it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this bitch being funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me. I kind of foreshadowed that. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't say nothing because it was just so toxic. I'm like, this bitch terrible. Shit snake. I was just so, that was smart. If that's what they did, but especially somebody, a marketing genius, talk to them. Right now, that's what's viral. That's what sells. Rage bait. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at them at all. As a matter of fact, like I said, I pray that that's what it was. I pray that they not really beefing like that, and that's just a skit. It's comedy.
I'm mad.
It's dramedy.
It's too. It's too much out. You know, I speak when I say the internet. It's too much internet money out here for people to intercept certain lanes.
But you got to get people attention.
I can easily go and be a person that listen. My baby mama asked me some bullshit like, let's be on some bullshit online to create some shit because people like drama. I did some drama shit with my best friend and the shit went up. And she said, let's do some shit so, you know what I'm saying, I can go viral. I'm trying to get my page on. And I thought about it and I said, bro, that's not my lane. I'm not doing that. That's not my lane. I don't do that. That's for so
kind of like I'm listening.
So which means even if you about to say, hey, you do this, you're gonna get more clicks. That's not, I can't even act like I'm doing that. Because it's not, I'm straight. It's not my lane. I'm good. I can't even act like I'm beef. It's gonna look fake. Because I can't even act like I'm mad
about
that
matter. The girl we be watching damn near, well, I ain't gonna say we be watching.
I don't watch that bitch because that's why I don't watch the bitch because I know
but
that
you know
shit.
how many people watch her? They got a whole show finna come out. Her and the nigga.
Okay.
It's comedy. It's a show. The lines between reality TV and what you say is scripted.
Certain people can put that
It's
on.
being blurred.
Yeah, it's for certain people.
It's being blurred. The script and reality is blurred.
It's for certain
It's a
people.
thin line.
Right. And there's a thin line of people that fall into it. It's for certain people. Some people.
But I'm saying, if it's a bag that
everybody.
if it's a bag that your person trying to, If it's the bag that your person trying to tap into, you know what I'm saying? And your baby mama, yeah, y'all not together, but y'all's very cordial, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure she got a strategy of what she was trying to say, you know what I'm saying?
She wasn't even monetized. I was monetized before her. She just got monetized because of the recent shit that she was doing. It wasn't a strategy. She's just trying to go off what her deal was, and I'm like, I don't do that. So the thing was, you're going.
But you her baby daddy,
right?
You her only baby daddy. So do it for her.
Not, no, because that's just.
But that might bring eyes to your channel.
Expecting me to continue
creators to collaborate. It's a joke, just like how you act like act out other people's scripts. You know what I'm saying? It's no different, but it's a script that she came up with.
See, it's more so a freehand script, and you supposed to just have. You just gotta act like you.
That's what reality TV is about.
I can't act like I'm mad.
Tell her, let me and her do it. Let's me and her do it, especially as much as I love her in real life.
Yeah.
Let's me and her act like we don't like each other and like we beefing over you with some bullshit.
She'll do that.
If she feel like it's something that's gonna get us viral and time talk about and everything, and you could be sitting there looking like genuinely uninterested, mad, whatever, like your part can really be real. Cause you could be sitting here like, oh my God, or whatever, like I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Whole time we like, or we can act like we want each other, whatever angle she want to go, because I don't necessarily want to fake like we don't like each other, because I feel like I don't necessarily want to, I don't even want to put that in the atmosphere. Let's fake like we messing around behind your back or something, like every time she come over here she grab my booty and you don't know it, and you just, none of the wives are like the Three Stooges, like you don't get it, we just, you know what I'm saying, something that me and her could collaborate if she down with it, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like even more than controversy between two females,
every female should monetize
freak shit, you know what I'm saying, between two females go up, and especially I feel like females who is beefing with their baby mamas, if they can't relate to what they see, they be like, dang, I wish we didn't beef like we did. At least one of them gonna feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So it goes up. Yeah, have her call me. Have her people call my people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, because I'm not doing it. I just feel like
you doing it.
I can't be in a fake argument.
You ain't got. That's why I said you could just sit there and look at us like.
Yeah, that's the like I just
that's
I just got my skits are a tad bit different. Yeah,
you be in fake arguments every time you do a skit. Everything you do is fake. What do you mean? It's all a script.
Fake funny shit.
It's all a script. If somebody arguing the shit off of Friday, they damn near was arguing throughout the whole movie. Some of the things that go up the most on your thing. Never mind. I'm sorry. Never mind. Nope. Yeah. I'm shut the fuck up.
Fake funny I know what shit that people already
It's still funny. Arguments can be funny. I sit up there and laugh at that girl arguing with her nigga every morning. It's funny.
I don't laugh at that shit at all. You wanna know?
Beauty and humor both are in the eye of the beholder. Shit that's funny to you might not be funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just true.
And I'm starting to be more so, and I'm rambling at this point, but this is my last thing I'm gonna say on the rambling tip. I'm starting to be more so vocal on people, entertainment, clips, whatever. So if you putting out something good, I'm more so vocal than I'm more than just like.
As far as putting comments and shit.
Yeah, I'm more than just like, and I'm gonna tell you this fire.
Okay, good, because that's what you need to do. Anyway, engagement. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? If the algorithm see you engaging with people, they're gonna send more people to engage with you.
Okay, right. Now, what I'm saying is, now I done got more into, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Now. Damn, not doing me because I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Damn, that threw me. I was saying,
What?
I got more so engagement. I was got the engagement with people.
You said you be commenting and
I mean, right, I'm saying, but I was saying that to say, well, I forgot. All right, okay, it don't matter.
so this is the perfect time to make sure that you have subscribed to Time to Talk It Out podcast here on YouTube. Make sure that you have subscribed to all of our socials. They'll be in the description box below.
I'm mad as hell. I just forgot that. Damn,
It'll come back to you.
I'll just be, I'll be getting.
If you 35 and up and you understand what just happened here, leave us a comment below. Does that happen to you on a regular basis, or just infrequently?
35. Shit,
infrequently,
I was probably a little bit younger than that, but the CTE. That's why that's real. I probably got that. I've been playing football all my life. No, we went over to Glorilla and Glorilla, but I was about to say. Okay, fuck what I was about to say because that's gone. Okay.
What's gone? 50 Cent?
Whatever I was about to say. Next,
that part. Yeah,
internet mess, man. So we all know that 50 Cent and T.I. is beefing.
I didn't even know that until yesterday.
If you don't know, now you know. 50 Cent and T.I. is beefing.
Because 50 Cent obviously ain't really been coming for T.I. like that, because if he did, I would have known. Because he would have been real loud and proud about it. You know what I'm saying? So it just must have been like an industry thing. Everybody, but you know what I'm saying? They wasn't just going completely at each other.
You just got to kind of follow 50 Cent in order.
I do follow 50 Cent, but he ain't really in my top friends type shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember that?
You gotta kind of follow.
If you old enough to remember top friends on MySpace, leave us a comment below.
You gotta kind of follow them to kind of get the gist of, you know what I'm saying, all the shit. So allegedly, I mean, we all know 50 Cent and T.I. was into it, and allegedly that came from T.I. wanting to do a versus with 50 Cent. 50 Cent agreed, and then he backed out.
Now that was T.
And so T.I. had his words about that and didn't like how that happened, and felt like 50 Cent kind of was like, you know what I'm saying, playing. Yeah, like playing that shit. You know what I'm saying, playing on borrowed time. So
like he gonna catch this smoke eventually.
Okay. So
I feel you though.
The thing is, that's two men having a back and forth about a situation. Altercation. That's having an altercation about a situation. So what happens is T.I.'s son, King, he gets involved with this situation, and he starts saying, because 50 Cent posted a picture of Tiny, where her dress was flew up, and it was like from the side, like, you know what I'm saying, and you kind of seen, like, I guess it was trying to say, like, she had surgery or whatever, because it looked like the air was blowing it or something. I don't know exactly what he tried to say with this picture, and he posted a picture, and King had to respond to it saying, "Don't post my mama, post a picture of your mama, but she's unalived. You gotta dig her up." In very respectful manner, and very disrespectful manners. King went in, you know what I'm saying, on videos, on, you know what I'm saying, where he was just blatantly disrespectful. And I just feel like, to me, I brought this to you guys because I want to know thoughts. Like, how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like he handled it well or not? I just feel like, to me, I would have told my son, you stay out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, I'm a grown man. That's my woman. That's your mama, but that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my wife before that was your mama. You ain't, I'ma handle this. You stay where you in the place. Not, You know what I'm saying? Don't you worry about this. Let me do this. Is how I would have brought it to him. But I feel like because what that does is that open up so many doors now he could 50 Cent is a troll artist. Now he can troll you and your son, which he was probably already gonna do. Anyway.
I was just about to say, like, let me.
So now, which makes it even more a greater of a thing. Like,
Let me jump in here right quick. First of all, we live in Detroit, in the inner city. The cops is outside across the street going crazy. Something going on over there. But let me say this about King Harris, okay? He been crashing out, first of all.
yeah.
We've been, witnessing that, he been crashing out for less than, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, you say something about my mama, and he's not a child. He has a kid. He's a grown-ass man, okay? 50 Cent is a grown-ass man. Yeah, he old enough to be his daddy, but King Harris been thinking he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? King Harris been feeling like he was, that nigga.
Yeah,
so,
same nigga who took your mama and daddy through some bullshit.
Whatever the case may be, I don't care if you ain't never met my mama and dad in your life. You don't never post no shit like that about my mama trying to be funny and shit and think I'm not gonna say nothing back.
Listen,
I don't care who you is.
your daddy got something going on.
I don't care what you and my daddy got going on. That's between you and my daddy. That's between you and my daddy and the IRS. That's between you and my daddy and the IRS. And I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to avenge and defend my mama, especially as a young black man from the South. You know what I'm saying? He's going to defend and avenge his mama, whether he right or wrong, whether she right or wrong, and I don't blame him. Now, I'm not saying that he went about it right. There's probably other ways he could have done it. Smarter ways, more strategic. He young, high-headed, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the Harrises, they have a tight-knit family. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about them, but they seem to be very loyal and loving to one another in their little family unit. And 50 Cent don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent don't know nothing about that. He don't even claim his kids hardly. He don't take care of his baby mamas. None of that. You say something about my mama.
I got shit to do with you.
Because I don't care. It don't. Yes, it does. As soon as you say something about my mama, it's got something to do with me.
Nah.
As soon as you say something about my mama, I don't care who wife it is. Say something about my mama, I got something to say.
So now when your mama tell you, well, that this ain't your motherfucking business, or
I don't care.
You in here looking crazy.
Mama, that's the type of shit that happened to me right now.
Same nigga.
That shit happened to me right now.
That's the same shit happened to me back when I was a young nigga. But it don't matter. It happens. It ain't got shit to do with you. If your kid right now came up and tried to interfere with what you had going on because they felt like, oh, that nigga disrespected me too. So you can't tell them, oh, no, sit your ass back. And they could be 18. You can't tell them,
I'm
get the fuck back.
No, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because just because my mama choose to take disrespect, don't mean I have to. Just because my mama chooses to sit here and be quiet and let you talk to her any kind of motherfucking way, don't mean I have to.
And then what's the first thing motherfucker say? You ain't got to deal with that motherfucker, right, though? You ain't the one that's in a relationship with the motherfucker, right, though?
Yes, I do. And yes, I am. Because if I have to see this motherfucker treating my mama that way, then yes, I am. I'm not about to go through it and be quiet. Just because she do, I don't have to. I don't have to. And if my mama chooses to cut me off because I'm going to check her nigga every motherfucking time, or because I'm going to check whoever it is for disrespecting her every time, if my mama chooses to cut me off, then, hey, just like Fantasia Daddy said, that's between her and God. But every time I see something that don't sit right on my spirit, whether they right or wrong. If I see something, I'ma say something. Period. And you can say what you want, but I care about my people. And I'd rather say something and be wrong than not say something and be wrong. Huh? That's just me.
Yep, no.
I ain't saying I got the fisticuffs and blah, 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 and put my life in danger, but I'm gonna at least alert somebody, or at least let somebody know, oh, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that everybody just turning a blind eye. Oh, I see what's going on. What's going on? What you gonna do about it? You gonna keep doing this even though now I see what's going on? No, you're not. I'm telling somebody, period. I'm not about to just let my people that I love get bullied, abused, because I don't like a bully. I'm telling you, I don't fuck with a bully. I bully a bully. Once I found out I was strong enough, I could take an ass whooping, I take it for somebody that don't realize it. Because really anybody could take an ass whooping if they got the spirit of God behind them, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, I take it for them.
I don't remember saying nothing about a bully. I was talking about if your parents.
50 Cent is a bully.
Kid.
This is what I'm saying. 50 Cent is a
kid. You gonna take something.
This
harder.
is what I'm saying.
You gonna take something harder than the person that's your role model.
Because this is what I'm saying. At this point, they not a kid though. He not a kid.
You're still your role model.
But he not a kid. He is a grown ass man. That's why I said I could see it, but he a grown man. He not a kid. I could see if he was still a kid.
Even when him is old enough to
so what? Man, I don't give a fuck. I'll kill a dead tree.
Talked about how college students are kids.
I'll kill a dead tree for mine.
Did we not just talk about college students are kids?
As a 6-year-old kid, if I see somebody fucking over my mama, I'm gonna do my best to try to kill their ass.
College students are kids.
As a 5-year-old kid, if I see somebody trying to harm my mama, I'm gonna try to kill them.
How college students are kids. How old is he?
I just said he's over that. He's
over a college
kid. He like 20, 21. That's out of.
You don't go to college at 21 because you don't graduate at. That's a college kid's age.
At 21,
that's a college kid's age.
But he's still grown.
That's a college kid.
He's still grown though. But he's still legally grown.
We just call motherfuckers ain't college kids. You're a kid.
Yeah, you a kid. But
you're a kid. At 21, when you see a motherfucker, you're a kid. You're a kid.
But you
to your parents, you're a kid.
But this is not my parents. This is somebody disrespecting.
That's his daddy.
This somebody disrespecting my parents.
His motherfucking daddy is the one that's in the beef. And a nigga not disrespecting without a parent.
No, but he didn't say nothing when it was his daddy in the beef. He said something when he brought his mama into it.
His daddy is the reason why.
So what?
Daddy is
so what? He should have never talked to his
mama. He said that when he was out here talking about his motherfucking parents. He noodles out the motherfucking noodles oil like his parents didn't feed him. Did he say something then? Shut the fuck up, you a kid. You shut your ass up. You out here embarrassing your parents, eating noodles out of pan like you from the fucking hood when they fucking fish fancy. Nigga, you live with your fucking grandma. Nigga, stop playing with me. You live with your grandma. Nigga, you a spoon fan, nigga.
Say something else about my mama.
Nah, stop playing like you a gangster. Sit your ass in the fucking kid.
Bitch, I go
21. You a fucking kid.
Bitch, I go dig your mama up and piss on her corpse. Say something else about my mama.
I guarantee you he won't. He's a fucking kid. You're a kid.
But that's what he gonna say? That's what he gonna say?
Nah. And then when 50 Cent roll up on him, he gonna when 50 Cent roll up on him, he gonna look like the nigga off ATL who spit his fucking juice out with blub. Hey, where you been at, boy? Where you been at? He gonna spit his fucking juice out because he can't fucking control himself. That nigga ain't about that. He's soft as hell. He noodles out of fucking pan to try to look tough about your mama and daddy, but now you wanna sit your bitch ass down. You a kid.
So he could just talk about his mama though. So he could just so a nigga could post some shit about your mama.
The same nigga on the internet talking about her too.
So
how about you didn't eat?
I could talk about her and you can't.
Sit your bitch ass down.
Right. You got that right. You right. I could talk about my mama and not a motherfucking else better never say shit about her.
You right. Now if I came on your mama and said something and ain't nobody saying nothing to me, you right. Nigga, I'm in a beef with your daddy. You was a fucking pup. Bitch, you the gum on the bottom of my shoe. Bitch, I'm in a beef with a real nigga. A grown nigga. You're a fucking kid. You're a kid.
He is an adult. He got a kid. He ain't no kid. He got a kid.
Kids got kids all day. Motherfuckers could be 14 with a kid.
Yep, exactly.
Stop playing.
Exactly.
That don't make them adults.
Exactly, and he old enough
Kids got
to do
kids all
whatever
fucking
the
day.
fuck he think, but he is an adult. It's by the law. That's my whole point. I can see if he was 14, 15.
You an adult by the
He
law.
is an adult by the law.
16. But if a nigga 50 years old.
No.
But so
You're an
if,
adult by the law when you 18.
so if a nigga the age of 50 Cent fucking the age of nigga, the motherfuckers gonna be mad. Oh, why you fucking this little bitty kid? But now he an adult. Stop playing with me. So we don't justify shit the same way. If that's a female getting fucked by a motherfucker that's the age of 50 Cent, then that's not an adult no more. Stop playing with me.
First of all, I never said that.
Okay, let's keep it 100.
I never
You gonna
said
say why he
that.
fucking this baby? Let's keep it 100.
Me? The same girl that was fucking a nigga that was 40 now when I was 17?
Exactly you.
I'm not gonna
Exactly
say
you.
I'm gonna say I understand why I don't
Not
think it's
just
good.
you. Not just you.
I don't think
Not
it's good,
just
but I
you.
understand.
Not just you. Multiple plethora of motherfuckers. But the difference is not because you feel like you went through it, you learned. So now since you learned, hey, he was wrong. He shouldn't have been doing that. Doop, this, that, and the third. Now, because you feel like, hey, I went through it. Now I learned. So now the next motherfucker shouldn't go through it and learn because you like, hey, I'm telling you that this is what it is. But they shouldn't go through it and learn. So if they go through it and learn, you can label it as, hey, you're a fucking kid. Fucking with a motherfucker. Why you fucking with him and he this old and you a baby? Can we make it make sense? You calling motherfuckers 20 cause I'm a baby. Can we make this shit make some sense, baby?
I didn't say that was a baby. I said a college kid is a kid in a whole lot of ways. However, legally, they do not have to be under their parents' rule. And if I decide to avenge my mother because my daddy taking too motherfucking long as a man, then that's what he got the right to do. Just like he got the right to bear arms, just like he got the right to go fight for this fuck-ass country, he can fight for his mama.
Right, so you legally grown at what, 17 and like
18.
No, baby. No. Keep it on it. You legally grown at like 17 and like 6 months.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
To be down to the
maybe
exact.
right. Okay.
By law.
I don't know.
I got locked up when I was like 17, and I had to, and then my brother we got locked up together, and we said we going to juvenile. They said, no, you're not. Nigga, you 17, you going to the big house.
That's scary. You scared?
No, it ain't about that. Let's talk about legal age. So now since we talk about 17, so that means nigga 50 can be fucking somebody 17, and you gonna say, that's not a baby, she grown. No, get the fuck out of here. That's a kid. We gonna look at shit like how we look at shit in real life. That's a kid. That's a kid getting into grown nigga situations. Nigga, you sit in the corner. You eat at the little kids' table. You are not.
He don't know more though. He a grown man. He got a son. He a daddy now.
Motherfuckers that's grown, that don't mean you grown enough to fuck with a fuck it. That nigga is damn
He
near a
grown
senior
enough to fuck with
citizen.
whoever he grown enough
So
to
a
fuck with
female,
whoever he wants to step up
17,
to.
18 grown enough to fuck
What are you
somebody.
talking about? Why
That's
are
the
you talking
difference.
about
Because
fucking?
let's not take away. Because we can talk about fighting, but let's talk about grown. We're talking about grown.
Same thing.
In age it is. In age it is. In age it is.
You're right.
In age it is.
You're
We called it
right.
wrong then.
You're right.
But now that's right? For him to
No, it's
fuck
not.
with somebody that's twice your fucking age?
it's not.
That's somebody that's fucking with your daddy. He got beef with your daddy. He said something about your mom. He got beef with your daddy. Let your daddy handle that. You're a kid.
Okay, you're right.
What you gotta say is kid shit. Sit your kid ass down. You are a fucking kid. We look at you as a young nigga, a kid, the way that every adult looks at 21-year-olds. You're a fucking kid. The way at least you're over 40, at least over 40, that nigga's 50. You're a kid. His daddy got a beef with him because his daddy had some altercations with what happened with them too. That had nothing to do with you. Was you gonna be at the motherfucking verses? No. You know why? Cause you don't got a fucking song.
So you wasn't gonna be there to support?
No. You was gonna be fucking watching on TV.
So he wasn't even gonna be in the audience?
No. You was gonna be fucking watching on TV. Let that man handle his beef as a fucking grown man.
What the fuck, bro?
You are a kid. Your shit stays in the kid place. You still eat at a different table than them niggas eat at.
Don't do that to him. He's a grown ass little nigga.
You a fucking kid, man.
Yeah, no. That's what you saying. But I don't believe that. Because I believe if a motherfucker, especially a motherfucker like you, as you know, close with your mom, if a motherfucker tried your mom in front of you when you was young, you was not having that shit. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't give a fuck how old they was, grown man or not. You wasn't supposed to let nobody just try to fuck with your mom, fuck up your mom.
You right. And my mama showed me I was a fucking kid, and I was what, like 18? Get out. And I said, damn, straight up, cause the nigga who pulled up had some shit he trying to pull out on you, and I pulled out on him. Yep, you gotta go. You know why? I was a kid in a grown-up situation. Cause you know why? The next month, day, week, she right back talking to the nigga. I was a fucking kid. 18. 18 to be exact, shoddy. I'm going to get the bitch. He pulled up on that. My mama in here sleep. He pulled up on that. Oh, you on straight some DV shit? What's up? I got put out. You can get the fuck out. You can go head on. And I'm the fuck out.
But I'm just
Girl got threw in the garbage because I couldn't take it with me. She said, you not taking this neither. And you can get the fuck out. What? I was a kid in a grown-up situation. So do I know? Oh, baby. Like clockwork. Like clockwork.
I feel you. You right. I'm wrong.
No, I ain't
I said it.
Situation.
I said it, but if this, and then you look at shit like, oh, it's the internet, but, and shit like that can go off the internet and become real life. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, especially when we talking, like, motherfuckers that ain't got shit to lose, motherfuckers that can, like, really get into some real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Haters, just, so, yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree. That's the same way how I feel like grown people should stay out of kid shit in that type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, somebody I know, they kid got jumped or whatever, and I got jumped when I was younger, and it's like, once the grown people get involved, it's more than just getting jumped on the way home from school. You know what I'm saying? Now we got gunplay.
It's bad.
Now we got felonies, and now we got motherfuckers losing their life over some middle school shit, some high school shit.
And now you got kids committing
I feel like people need to just stay in their lane. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Kids need to stay in their lane. Don't be getting into grown people. And I'm not about to keep on saying kids. You know what I'm saying? Generations. You know what I'm saying? Stay with your generation. And, but I feel like this too, though. No, I'm not even about to bag down on that. No, I'm not going to bag down on that. The nigga said what he said. That's his mama. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was wrong for saying something. But I understand, support it still, right or wrong. Because I'm going to always support somebody that's going to protect and advocate and stand up for their mama. Stand up for black women. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he felt like his daddy was taking too long to respond because the video that I watched with the rabbit hole that I went down, he responded before, and these youngsters, they on the phone more. He probably seen it first. So what he wants just to be quiet after he done seen this nigga hold his mama, he ain't supposed to say nothing? Hell no.
People seeing him on the internet, see it. You think his daddy...
like I said, I don't care what I said about my mama.
I'm gonna say this. Now this...
I don't care what I said about her. Me and my mama could fall out right now today, and I could call her the dirtiest, ugliest, stupidest, blah, 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 blah. And I can still feel that way tomorrow morning.
My time.
And you say something about her, I'm on your ass.
No, this is my time to say this if I can remember. God, shit. Man. Shit, I be having it 1 minute, man, and then it just be gone the next, man.
Dang, did I talk that long?
I just when I was ready, I was ready. Okay. You got kind of had to go over your shit a couple times. You kind of had to repeat. But I understood.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
No, I'm just saying when you want me to say what I got to say, and that might have.
But when I be trying to get in. And I'm trying
cut me off.
I'll be trying, and then you just go. But I just let you go. But it's cool. But it's what I was trying to say something different. I wish it'd be something to rewind the tape and something to say, but no.
No, we were talking about 50 Cent.
That just wasn't it. You don't get that just wasn't it. I stand on what I said. And that's what I said. So. I don't remember specifically.
You were saying that kids need to stay in the kids' place. That was 50 Cent, T.I.B.
Past that, we was talking about a specific. It was a specific point. You had said something, and then I wanted to say something back to that, but.
So why you didn't just say it?
It ain't that easy. You make it sound like it's just easy. It's not that easy. It's just not like that. But okay. But anyway, like I said, that's 2 grown men and that's a kid. So I don't give a fuck. Just like how you say why I keep references to females fucking. Because we referencing to kids that's in adult age, but we're referencing to how motherfuckers reference them as to kids. That's what I'm saying. In adult age, you don't as whatever your age is right now, you not about to look at somebody his age and be like, damn, you know what, you a grown ass nigga, you just so grown. No, you looking at that nigga off top, you're a kid. And that's reality. And we could talk statistics all day, what it is statistically or what it is for real, and we could talk about how motherfuckers look at shit. That's the difference in how shit works. He's a kid, and how motherfuckers look at shit. To a 50-year-old, you're a kid.
So can I ask a question? Are you saying that to say, 50 can't really comfortably respond to him because he a kid, and it's like it's not fair?
No, he gonna say what he wanna say to him because dog came out and said, you know what I'm saying, what he wanted to say to him. Now you disrespected. You know what I'm saying?
So what, he a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Kids gonna disrespect adults. They gonna try it. Kids gonna push boundaries to see how far they can go. As an adult, you gonna say whatever. So if a 6-year-old come and disrespect you, you gonna disrespect them back and say you a bitch ass nigga. Don't talk to me like that.
I watched the female do it on the motherfucker. I watched the female do it.
No.
Listen, I'm about to tell you how motherfuckers do it. This is what they do. I watched the female do it on the game. Her son was playing the game. Nigga was talking crazy. She jumped in. Nigga said, "Why your grown ass here? You need to be in the kitchen making sandwich." She said, "Nigga, you need to suck a dick." That's a kid, right? She didn't give a fuck because he disrespected her. She said, that's how it's gonna go, right?
And that's cool.
No, never
cool.
said that was cool. Nope. Never once did I say it was cool. I'm telling you how motherfuckers gonna react to it. They're gonna do it. Yep. You asking me, are they gonna do it? I'm giving you a real answer. I'm not sugarcoating shit.
Not gonna respond like that.
Old motherfuckers on the bus will disrespect you on the regular.
Okay.
That's where do you find normal people at? So I'm obviously okay. I'm giving you game situation. I'm giving you busting. Where do I find normal people at? Tell me.
I just said I could be wrong.
No, tell me. I want to know. Tell me.
I don't even know.
You gotta know because you just saying. So tell me.
I apparently don't know what's normal. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that normal was that. I thought that I thought me and you was normal.
I watched the old motherfucker scrap with a young motherfucker on the bus.
No, I remember you saying that.
And it had to do nothing.
That's not normal.
And it had to do nothing with the nigga.
That's not
but
normal.
The young nigga came and felt like he was a savior. It had to do nothing with him.
I feel like that's not normal.
That's some shit that happened on the regular.
That don't mean it's normal though. Or you know what I mean? Like that don't mean it's cool. Like you know what I'm saying? So should I say?
Yeah, it can't be cool. But normal
Because
means
not cool is normal.
normal means what?
So you right, I apologize. Should I say that's not cool?
Life
that's
ain't
not
cool.
regular.
Life ain't fair. Life ain't cool. Life ain't regular. But you gonna get what you gonna get, right? That's how we play it. Now, let's not act like we don't play it like this now.
You're
That's
right.
my thing.
Hey, listen here. You're right. I've never said on this show that I was wrong. I enjoy them epiphany moments where I be like, dang, you know what? That point of view is right. And I need to pivot. Because I don't want to always be right. Because if you always right, at what point do you learn? At what point do you grow and evolve? So you know what? You're right. I feel you on that. Because at the end of the day, whatever, regardless of what was right or what was wrong or what's normal or what's not, what's the majority, what's average is shit like that. Motherfuckers not caring about age, gender, race. A motherfucker, if you can get it, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers beating on little kids, beating on old people because they said something, because they look some type of way. It's tradition. And, you know, respect is really changing, unfortunately. And unless you hold fast to what you think it is, you know what I'm saying? You can be swayed and you can be moved. And if you decide to be one of them people that hold fast to what you believe it is, you might have to fight for that position. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, absolutely. You got it. It's not even to say it's a trend to keep up with. The world changes every day as it is. You know what I'm saying? It's to keep up with the world. Like the world not trying to take a pace of you. If you keep up with the pace, then you kind of know if you don't, you left behind. It ain't no. It's like time. Time not waiting on the. You're left behind if you just don't. If you're not transitioning with the transition that comes.
at least you need to know it.
We're not living in the 80s. We're not living
You
in
need
the 90s.
to at least know it. You ain't got to always conform to what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a firm believer in standing out from the crowd and not necessarily going the same way everybody else
Know
going.
what you gonna get.
But you need to at least know, or you could get trapped.
No possibility.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just say, right? You got a big ass field of corn, right? Tall corn, and you walking down this one road, and it split out to like 5 different paths, right? Unbeknownst to you, 4 of these paths all go the same wrong way. You know what I'm saying? After they go out, you think they going different ways, but they end up leading you back to the same wrong left turn. And only one of them actually go the right way that you want to go. You know what I'm saying? How do you pick the right one? If you ain't tapped in with your GPS, if you following everybody else, if you just picking, oh God, I'ma just go see because that's usually the right answer type shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be really discerning to know how to pick your path, because a lot of times it look like you might be going the same way as this person. You know what I'm saying? And you might think, oh, that's my thing, but whole time God got this little detour he wants you to take. That's all yours. That's your lane. You know what I'm saying? It might be so close to that person that if you ain't in touch with, you will be so close to your destiny, but whole time you following behind somebody else on a course that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so grateful to God for that epiphany that you can't. And that's why I'm so glad too that I work where I work, because my mentor, my boss, she always reminds me that the Bible say, don't compare yourself one to another, because you don't know what God got for you. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I talk too much. I've been drinking.
No, you're good.
I've turned the whole thing off. You over it now?
I don't even remember what it was. What were we? I just got a short memory. You know, sometimes I'll be forgetting. We were saying that to say, well, or whatever we were saying is already said. So there's no longer going back. Damn.
We should have wrote it on my face. This is paper, in case you guys was wondering. It's line paper. We should have wrote notes on my face. That would have been a nice little joke.
Yeah. My last, I feel like this was kind of a little update. Yeah, I guess that's kind of why I kept it where I was at, because I don't really do nothing for Detroit as it stands. But if you guys remember, we reported to you episodes ago. Please go back and watch. That Teddy Bridgewater was a quarterback for the Detroit Lions at once upon a time. And I remember we ended up calling him back to play with us when we thought we was about to go to the Super Bowl. We ended up calling him back to come and be like the third string, and he was coming from coaching the high school, and he was getting in trouble because he spent his money to help his team or whatnot on a recovery type deal. He was going through some little legal troubles where, you know what I'm saying, the parents weren't mad at him, but like I guess other schools were or whatever. But there was nothing saying that he couldn't do that. Like, he took money out his pocket to help the team recover.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
tourist facilities and stuff
You
like
said we
that.
talked about this before, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I remember this.
To help them be a little, you know what I'm saying, to be a little better since he had the
And then they fired him.
advantage to do so. Right, so then they eventually let him go, and he had to watch like from the sidelines or whatnot.
I hope he sued them for all his money back.
Now there is a law that passed that's kind of like the Teddy Bridgewater law. That now
That's good.
allows head coaches of teams from K through 12 to contribute up to $15,000 to their team a year. So I want to shout out Teddy Bridgewater
And get like a tax.
They make
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they should. That's awesome.
I want to shout out Teddy
And they
Bridgewater
should
for the movement. That absolutely, because I feel like that's just a great movement as far as like schools in general. Like no matter where they are. Like,
I was just about to say, and I don't mean to cut you off, but just in case I forget this, they should extend that to teachers, period. Because so many teachers spend their hard-earned money on their classrooms, and get like a minimal recognition back from the government, let alone students and parents. But the government know the sacrifice that they be in with, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. God bless them.
Yeah, absolutely. They should
God
probably
bless them.
at least put a mark on it for the teachers, because it'll probably be hard to do, or just put a limit on the whole school in general, so it kind of leads every teacher to kind of have a certain amount. But teachers gonna do the utmost. They gonna
Especially
do the over
right,
and beyond. You know what I'm saying? These big shout out to the teachers, man. We got a lot of teachers that's just really genuine, that just really love the kids, and just want the most. And I just feel like that's what we want. And it's very important that we take the time to
Recognize, pay
even,
homage to.
recognize, pay homage even more to, participate. You know what I'm saying?
To help, yeah.
Absolutely.
Advocate for support.
Help,
Yes.
help out when you got the time to. I understand that everybody
Volunteer. What happens to people volunteering at their kids' school Donating supplies.
I think it's
donating their time.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, absolutely. I think the time now comes with background checks, which heavily takes a lot of people out of the
I mean, they
program.
should. Why? Well, then, I mean, if you can't pass the background check, then shit. I
Absolutely.
don't even know if I
But
want you to
that's
volunteer
cool,
because
but
you
the
got too many
people-
predators and stuff like
the
that.
people who can volunteer,
Can volunteer but can't pass the background check because why? Why you can't pass the background check?
Can volunteer and that can. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about non-qualificants.
Non-qualified individuals.
Yeah, just people
Not
that
qualified
because it was
applicants.
a time that school was just more.
Lenient? They didn't care who came in?
No, I'm not. It was just more. People just more. It was more interactions. Parents interacted. It was just more.
PTA was like jumping.
Yeah, it was just more of shit where you had parents that wanted to be, that took the time to be, that cared about, so as far as that, yeah, that's just what I mean as far as getting back, like, that's where we got to get back to. You can easily have a friend that, or you know what I'm saying, your kid got a best friend that they parent is very active at the school. As a parent, you got cool with they parent because you want to know what your kid doing because that's they kid best friend type.
I mean,
certain shit. You know what I'm saying? We went
Yeah.
certain.
I'm trying to think.
It was certain levels that motherfuckers went through to at least, if you had to deal with something that was uncomfortable to you, you at least dealt with it till your kid was at least, you know what I'm saying, about to graduate high school. Which means that if I gotta be friends with this motherfucker right here that I don't even like, but my kids love their kids, and I don't even like this motherfucker.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, now hold on. You right, and I have dealt with that recently. I mean, I ain't gonna say recently, but since I've been on my own, like I know that to be true because it's crazy. I've been on Facebook since 2004, 2005. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I was on MySpace. And so there was this girl that I had gotten into it with on Facebook a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I had not even never met this girl in person. Okay? But we had argued profusely on Facebook at least 4 or 5 times. In the comments of this page that was like a community page before community page was community page, it was actually a guy's page who used to have a bunch of people answering questions on his page, right? And so a couple years go by, 3-4 years go by, we both have daughters. Our daughters end up in the same class and literally end up being best friends. I mean, they was like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? 6 years old. And I'm like, when my daughter showed me, or she somehow I finds out that this girl is this little girl's mama, that I've been hearing this little girl name for the whole school year. Come to find out, this her mama, man, I couldn't believe it. But what did I have to do? Throw all of that bullshit off the internet. It was not even nothing. It was not nothing. The arguments was petty. They wasn't even valid. They wasn't no more important than my motherfucking daughter's happiness. This her friend.
See how you stayed in the parents' place all the time?
I didn't tell my daughter, oh, you can't be friends with this little girl because me and her mama beefing. What that look like?
Kids' places.
That shit not I can see, but like I said, it was some petty shit that me and her mama was beefing about. It was some petty internet bullshit. It wasn't nothing real. It wasn't nothing serious. Now, her mama had done something to me for real, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's nothing serious because ain't none of them stop nobody money, right? They still making the money.
This is what I'm saying. So, if somebody had to stop my money, hurt me, hurt my mama, you know, totally disrespected, like we was talking about, disrespect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I gotta say, no, that family is like Fair Verona. Hell no. Y'all gonna have to be like Romeo and Juliet, because as far as I'm concerned, y'all can't be together. Y'all is star-crossed lovers, star-crossed friends, star-crossed whatever.
Yeah, everybody got their difference, but I just,
Some people I just don't fuck with, because they did this, and this. Like, another example.
Like my 18-year-old son, my 18-year-old daughter, my 21-year-old son, my 21-year-old daughter. If I have a beef, it ain't no way in fuck you can come and tell me pass if I told you, hey, sit your ass back. Ain't no way you can. Hey, but Dad, I should have said. I'm gonna tell you, shut the fuck up. This is me.
And that's what you supposed to do.
You
and
know
as a son, he
just,
feel like he's supposed to avenge his mama, regardless of what his daddy said.
You know, when you get, now the thing is, because the problem is, you put certain shit in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you done opened up the gates, and now when he get to firing shit at you personally, he get to digging up your personal life. You know what I'm saying? Let me handle this.
That's what I read.
Let me handle this. Now he got you out here looking like a gay motherfucker, like you with so many niggas. Let me handle this. You as a little nigga, as my son, know that I'm gonna defend your mother. That's my wife. No, that was my wife before that was your mother. Know that I'm gonna defend her. I was gonna defend her, nigga, if you was not here. I did not need you to be an extra, to be the band in the background. Nigga,
one band, one sound!
I'm very vocal. I know how to say what the fuck I want to say. I done it on many records. You don't got, how many platinums you got? How many golds you got? Sit your ass back.
See, nah, that ain't even fair.
No.
You ain't fighting fair.
No. That is.
That ain't fair!
Because,
he ain't fighting fair!
Okay. Because how he gonna fight?
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Get hit with this same fucking brick. He's not about to fight fair. He's already gonna come for everybody in my family if I respond intensively anyway. But let me sit back and let me think about, because he just disrespected my wife. So let me think strategically how I'm about to hit his ass, because
that's a T.I. analytical smart ass.
Absolutely, right? I don't got just one bomb for you. I'm going to hit you with one. I set you up for you to do something, and I'm going to hit you with another one and another one.
And T.I. didn't want a lawsuit recently. He was probably trying to see if he could sue him in some type of way.
And this nigga T.I. got bars. He's not a nigga to play with neither. That's what I'm saying.
First of all, can I just say? And I was a fan of 50 Cent before I even knew who T.I. was. And that's no shade of T.I. I wasn't into rap like that. And 50 Cent was just so big when he took down Ja Rule, he was all over TRL. So I didn't know who T.I. was yet. But once I found out who T.I. was, and once I started to really listen to rap, like you said, bar for bar, and then even start to like add in the beats and everything, once I started to add rap to my music repertoire, 50 Cent not about to beat T.I. in no verses. T.I. got...
I don't think you got to understand verses. Verses, you can have a way longer catalog. They're not going to run through your whole catalog. They're going to give you probably 20 songs.
Exactly.
All hits. You think 50 Cent don't got 20?
No.
Wow.
Where they at? Pull them up right now. Pull up 20 50 Cent hits.
Wow.
50 Cent don't got 20 hits. Man, 50 Cent don't got 20 hits. 50 Cent might have 10.
That's just
I'm talking about,
Dang.
excuse me, I'm talking about banger hits that play on the radio. I'm not talking about underground shit.
No, I'm not talking about what you gotta understand. First and foremost, let me get you correct. First and foremost, you gotta understand. You as this the least part I expect. Music is music. If I release this underground, Wayne got some of his best fucking music in mixtapes. When they say, why can't nobody fuck with him? You know what motherfuckers gonna say? Pull up his mixtapes. I don't give a fuck if the radio played it or not. It's his song. He fucking rapped it, and it's up. It's on his label. It's on his record. I don't give a fuck if you like if the radio played it. The radio probably didn't play it because how it was our song. Listen, I got a lot of fucking T.I. songs.
But he gonna play the radio. They gonna play the radio songs before they play the
No, they're not. They're gonna
shit.
play the hits. No, they're not. They're gonna play the hits.
What is a hit? What is a hit?
So have you?
I'm just asking. What
the hit is what
hit
somebody played the most. What somebody went back and played the most hits.
And so when somebody plays something the most, where does it end up?
Not on the radio. Understand this, Gucci Mane and
I didn't. Okay.
No, understand this. Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy went to a versus. How many fucking songs did you know that was played on the radio that Gucci Mane played?
Every one of his radio hits.
How many of the songs?
Every song that he got that was on the radio, I'm sure he played that motherfucker.
Nope. Nope. You
Oh.
need to go back and watch the verses. He had more mixtape songs on that bitch than he had radio songs. Those were mixtape niggas. He had a song on there talking about I'ma kill your mans. I killed your mans when he came and got me.
I know
that shit went on the radio.
I didn't say that they all was on the radio. But what I said was every song that he got on the radio, I bet you he played that bitch.
No. That's not what happened.
Song?
And I'm telling you what happened.
Song that he got on the radio that Gucci Mane didn't play in the verses?
So we need to go back and obviously.
I'm asking.
We need to obviously go back and watch, because that's not what happened. What he got to do.
Kiss Me Through the Phone? Ain't that Gucci Mane? No, that's
Soulja Boy. He got to plan a lot of.
It was a song like that. I'm sorry.
He got to plan a lot of mixtape songs. Why? Because Gucci Mane was a mixtape nigga. How many albums do Gucci Mane have that's like albums, like not mixtapes? Okay. Not only that. Okay. How many fucking songs do Gucci Mane have on that had radio play back before he got incarcerated? Okay. Now, the thing is, compared to
Do I get
Jeezy,
the prize if I win? If I say how many?
you can Google it easy. No,
I'm saying before I Google it, I'm a guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't do me.
You get a prize. Okay. Yeah. Jeezy, by the way, had plenty mixtape songs. Number one, plenty of them. A lot of his shit was mixing. A lot of albums. A lot of radio play songs. But did that mean Gucci Mane? Who did they say won the fucking battle? Gucci Mane. The nigga with the most mixtape songs. Jeezy played the radio shit. You know why? Because he was trying to keep cordial. Gucci Mane played the mixtape shit. You know why? Number one, those were the bangers. Number two, he wasn't trying to keep cordial. What's the word who won? Gucci Mane, not the nigga who played the radio shit. Where does playing radio shit win you on verses? Nowhere. You play hits.
Nowhere.
It don't matter
where do
where
they
the
play
hit
hits?
came from. It don't matter if.
Where do they play hits at? 9 times out of 10.
It don't gotta be on the radio.
Okay. Next. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Wayne got a whole glossary of mixtapes, and I guarantee you 95% of that shit you didn't hear on the radio, and I guarantee you them bitches hits. You can play them bitches in the verses against anybody because he can run back the beat that you played on your song. He can run back and he spit on that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's not an album. That's not radio play. That's not nothing.
Okay, Chad GPT.
I'm just saying, like, it's
You
just
sounded
like,
like. I guess that's why they talk like that, because people talk like that in real life.
no, I just say you can't judge a motherfucker off that. Like, I just feel like radio hits you can't judge off in the verses. Verses, that's like girl groups and girl band. That's when the motherfucker doing it.
That's the main thing people play in the verses is they radio hits. Everybody, people like
It's
Tommy
not radio hits.
Braxton,
It's
a
what-
lot of people that do
They get-
verses don't even got mixtapes.
They get to
Man,
play.
what the
They
fuck
get
you
to
talking
play a
about?
certain amount of songs. They gonna play the ones that motherfuckers know the most.
Them the ones
That's
that's
not
gonna
always
win that
radio.
or lose. I'm not saying they always radio, but the songs that's gonna win you the shit is your top song.
No, it's not. It's what's people,
Okay,
It's what
let's
people
just talk
know.
about something else,
It's
because
what
I just
people
don't know.
know.
We never going to.
It's what
It's
people.
not.
Did
Is
you-
your
did you
top
not-
songs
Did you
not
not
what
see the No
people
Limit?
know?
And did you not see No Limit?
Is
And-
your top songs not what people know?
No, a lot of
Okay, so
motherfuckers.
let's
When
not
motherfuckers
talk-
buy the album, they know a lot of songs in there that's not your top songs. It's cause you bought the album and I was like, damn, this shit was a banger.
So that's what I'm saying. The same amount of people that know all of your top songs is going to know your top songs, and they're going to know your but the people that didn't buy your album going to know your top songs, and they're not going to know your album songs.
Now,
So
see,
you're going to have
so,
more
as an
people
artist, you
that know your top songs
Right.
than you're going to have songs. That's just like
See.
Brandy. It's so many songs that I love that was on her album that people don't know shit about. Because they wasn't listening to the album, but they know Have You Ever. They know,
That
you know,
was
all
how
the
long
radio
ago?
songs.
That was how long ago?
That's still right
We
now. Everybody
expect the
knows
trend to
streams.
be the same. We expect the trend to be the same. How long ago did that
Okay,
album come out?
I'm
the
wrong.
thing is,
I'm
I'm
wrong.
done, I'm done.
No, I'm wrong. Because
not what
now
I
you
said.
saying how long ago was it? Like,
That's not what I
I'm
said.
outdated. Or
no,
whatever.
Brandy is outdated. Nobody's listened to Brandy. You're talking about a Brandy album. What I'm saying
Monica just sold out a whole world tour. So nobody's listening to them?
of an old album. It's nothing new. Of an old album. So now when people listen to new music, they want
Brandy
to
just
try.
had a platinum Christmas album with original new songs. It just came out in 2024.
When people listen to albums now, they want to hear. They want to try to find some shit. This is the When I say timing is everything. We listen to music for words. Bow Wow is gonna sell out when he fucking do the Scream tour every time. He's singing old songs. You know what that is? That's the generation of. That's the motherfuckers who liked him during our time, after our time, motherfuckers who just liked him for what he looked like. And what they heard
Okay,
from
who are
before.
motherfuckers that was born way after Michael Jackson was dead, but they obsessed with him, love
That's
him.
what
this
you
is his-
heard. You didn't grow up in a household where there was no Michael Jackson and you love him.
I don't
You didn't
understand.
grow up in a household where didn't nobody play it. You didn't see this person and you just was like, I'm grown. Let me listen to Michael Jackson now. Oh my God, I love this nigga. No, baby. It comes with a time. You know I like Johnny Taylor? I didn't know shit about him. Johnny Taylor was weird way before my fucking time. I love him.
Let me say that.
You know why? That's what the fuck I heard when I was a
say something?
kid.
Can I say something? That's not true. That's not true. Because I'm a living, breathing witness and testimony to the fact that my mama never, ever listened to Elvis. I love Elvis. Been loving Elvis since I was about 12 years old.
So what's not true about what I just said? So you can't have your own.
Cause you said
You can't have your
that's
own.
what you just
life.
said. You was like, if a motherfucker ain't listening to it in their household, growing up listening to it, they're not just gonna start liking it.
You explored where at? You
On their
thought
own.
It was somewhere that was listening to that caught you. You didn't just go and say, I'm gonna just search Elvis.
No, wasn't no search. Wasn't no search.
You didn't just go and just
I was a
play
kid.
Elvis.
I was a kid.
You
didn't
heard
have the internet.
Elvis from somewhere.
It wasn't in my household though. It
That-
wasn't just my mama and them didn't
It
listen
was
to Elvis.
somewhere that you was at.
No, it was because my mama bought me a karaoke machine and it was on the tape. And I just happened to listen to it and liked it myself. And then I remember that, yeah, I had a book about Elvis that I had never even looked at, never cared about, never read, never cared. But once I heard Heartbreak Hotel on that karaoke tape, then I wanted to go listen to Elvis myself. And then after that, everything I heard about Elvis, every time I seen Elvis, I was interested in Elvis. But it wasn't because none of my people know. I got a karaoke tape that came with a little karaoke machine that I got for Christmas. And Heartbreak Hotel was one of the like 8 or 9 songs on there. I literally don't remember none of the other songs that was on that tape. But I became obsessed with Elvis a little bit off of that song. And I'm like, man, who is this? And then she's talking about, oh, that's Elvis. She didn't like him. She like, that ain't nobody. That's Elvis. He this and this. And after that, I was an Elvis fan.
I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
So sometimes you could just get into something just because, and they have to. My mama don't care like Elvis not to this day. She say he a copycatter. You know what I'm saying? Which I've learned to be true. Now that I've become a grown up. Back then, I didn't know that. She didn't say that back then. Not what she said he a copycatter, but I didn't understand what she meant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm wrong. Next subject.
He ain't come up with no song on his own. He stole all the black people's songs, just like all of their asses did back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But you can tell me shit about Elvis back then. And I'm talking about the skinny Elvis, the fat Elvis. He was that nigga. Okay, so my bad.
No, you good. I'm wrong. You right. Yeah. When I was just. That's why I didn't say too much. I was waiting on.
No, but for real, I get what you're saying. Okay, so I think we are going off of internet mess and on to questions, topics, whatever. Or you got some more internet mess?
I was done.
I probably had some more internet mess. What was it? Was it Cardi? No, did I talk about Cardi already? Anyway, if I think about it, I'll bring it back up later, y'all. Okay. But I wanted to just go on some questions or whatever and bring up this question right here. Really, it's more so a situation that happened. I want to know what y'all think about it, okay? And we want to shout out to all of our, LMNOP community, the Alphabet Gang, you know what I'm saying? This is no shade to y'all. We pray that God's will be done in your situation, okay? But we just want to know, this is the situation. Was this protection or discrimination? The internet is torn. I want to know what y'all think. So a man blocked a trans woman, meaning they was born a man, and now they identify as a woman. Man, meaning a naturally born heterosexual man, blocked a trans woman from entering a woman's restroom in a confrontation that quickly went viral on social media. Standing directly in front of the door, the father told the trans woman that his daughter was inside and refused to step aside. The tense exchange was recorded on camera and has since been viewed millions of times across multiple platforms. The incident has reignited the ongoing public debate about transgender restroom access in the United States. Advocates for trans rights argue that using a restroom aligned with gender identity is a fundamental right, while critics raise concerns about privacy and the safety of children in shared spaces. Lawmakers in several states have proposed or passed legislation on both sides of the issue, making this one of the most divisive cultural topics in recent years. This conversation has become one of the most shared and debated clips on social media. So, this has 75.7K comments on this particular video. And this is a reaction video. This is not even the original post or whatever. So I want to know, what would you guys do? You know what I mean? You have a young daughter, 9 years old, right? She old enough to go into the bathroom by herself, but of course you're going to be keeping a watchful eye of the door. You're going to be making sure, you pay attention to when she go in and out. And you're going to walk your baby to the bathroom, especially if you in like a busy public place. So you stand there watching guard of the bathroom while your daughter in there as a father, as a man. And you see what you are sure to be a trans woman go in behind you. What do you do? Do you stop her and say, hey, excuse me, sir, ma'am, sir, that bathroom is being occupied right now. You need to hold on a second. If you can't wait, go over there and pull out a pee in the corner somewhere like a man can do. You know, I have to go in there behind my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Or you better hold it. You know what I'm saying? Or what would you, that's what I would say. I would say whether you identify as a man or not, you hold the equipment that a man has, so you have the luxury to go over there and turn around and pee in the corner. You're not finna go in there with my daughter until she comes out. Then you can go in there if that's what you want to do. What you do with the women's bathroom after my young daughter comes out, sir, ma'am? And a lot of people will say, well, you don't know. It could be natural born women that's pedophiles that might be in the bathroom with your daughter and you ain't telling them, hey, you right. And that's why my daughter stay prayed up and I won't know. But if I can see that this is a male, no. And if I can't say something to stop you from going in there, I'm going to at the very least go in there with my daughter and I'm going to be looking at you sideways the whole time. I'm going to give you all kind of smirks, dirty looks. I'm going to talk all kind of shit under my breath and over my breath. Probably more so under my breath, because even though you're a trans woman, you still got the strength, the muscle tone, and everything of a man. So I'm not stupid enough to think that I can easily beat you, because you still got a male advantage over me. I don't care if they do invert your penis and make it up. Your muscle tone and testosterone is still there. So, no, you will not go to the bathroom with my daughter without my, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm fighting it. What you say?
Well, I don't know what the question was, so I'm not too sure about what to say. But
the question was, a man was standing outside while his young daughter used the women's bathroom, and a trans woman tried to go in there behind her and use it too, and he stopped her, and they got into a beef. Because the trans woman, who was born a male and now identified as a woman, talked about their rights to use the bathroom that they gender identified as, but at the same time, their kid was in there. So he went off on her, and it went viral, the altercation. So it was a debate online who was right. You know what I'm saying? Should he have went off on the trans woman, or should the trans woman have reacted different? I said he had every right to deny the trans woman access to the bathroom while his child was in there. And the trans woman should have just been like, okay, cool, I'll wait. And if I couldn't hold it, I'll go drain the weasel over here in the corner because I got that ability. Still.
Yeah, just don't even play with me. I don't even know. I guess it kind of depends on a couple of things with me. Um, m- uh, for my daughter as a kid, yeah, it's a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? My daughter as an adult, I probably wouldn't be walking her to the bathroom, but um, yeah. So I just yeah, um, yeah, I would have a problem with that. Actually, to just be straight 100 honest, I used to work at this one place, and what was very weird to me was we had uh, TS, a trans, try to go into the bathroom, but the women's bathroom, but can clearly tell that it was a problem. So, as me being a person that was being asked, I made sure I told them that I could not let them in. And when the manager rolled down, the manager was like, "Why y'all not letting this person in the bathroom?" And I was just like, "What? You just gonna let them in there?" And sure enough, they let them right in the women's bathroom, and um, I just was like, "Hey, yo, you better you than me. I'm not doing it." Yeah, um, it's bound to happen. It's a movement in a lot of places. So to be paid attention to.
You done? Well, listen here, you guys. I feel like everybody deserves to be comfortable, but I feel like there's a hierarchy, right? I feel like certain people deserve to be more comfortable than others. I feel like certain people have to sacrifice their comfortability for others. And I feel like when I say certain people, I mean adults. I don't give a damn what race, gender, none of that. We have to sacrifice our comfortability for kids. So if you choose to be a transgender, that's fine. Or if you choose to identify as a transgender, right? Because you can be a transgender and not even choose to identify as such. You know what I'm saying? You could be scared, be whatever reason you choose to hide your identity as that. You know, if you choose to be big bold and walk around living the life as a transgender, you have to understand there are certain things that you have to sacrifice when it comes to certain people. And kids is those people. You know what I'm saying? If it's a kid in the bathroom, you got to hold it if you can't go into the other side. If you feel like you just too much of a woman, you cannot go to the men's bathroom. I'm a real woman. I don't give a damn how much y'all say I look like my daddy, I look like a man. I don't give a damn. I am a real woman with a God-given grown vagina. And I have went to the men's bathroom before when the women's line was too long. Especially I'm thinking of a specific time down at the damn uh tailgate. God rest his soul, when Ray Sean died, I went to that man's bathroom at least twice. Because there was no line sometimes. And the women line was 10 people long.
Sure, the dudes enjoy that.
No, there was literally nobody in there. Or they was standing at the door letting some of us go in.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
you got to, still to this day, we got to understand the world we live in. And I'm with what you say, but we got to understand the world we live in. It's not no you can go to another bathroom. You just gotta. At the very worst scenario, as being looked at as a man, no matter what you want to be, if you're a man that wants to be a transgender, you want to be a woman. or just you just want to be the man that you are. You still looked at as at the very least. You are the last. You will get the last portion of whatever it is. So just understand that just being born that no matter if you feel like you changed that or no matter what, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you were asserted, just understand that, the way that it's built and the way that it's crazy how a lot of people would try to tell you.
You say like if you a transgender man,
Yeah.
just trying to be a woman, you gonna get the short end of
the
it.
man
So.
treatment anyway.
Right, because you a man.
Yeah, you getting the man treatment.
And that's the part to the woman treatment.
You, cause that's what you want, right? You're aiming for that, but you're not getting that. That's not what you're gonna get, cause there are only windows that you're gonna be looked at as what you want to be looked at, and that's gonna be the community that you in, and then windows. So, which is, I'm not saying whatever is whatever. It's all, everybody should be able to find a way. So there should be probably 3 bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? 4. 1 for handicap, 1 for women, 1 for men, 1 for unspecified.
Kids. 1 for kids.
No, kids can go in the women's or the men's. 1 for unspecified.
Oh, okay.
You take your kid in the women's or the men's, and I feel like I am a father of 3 daughters. I've took my daughters in the men's bathroom sometimes, and I'm going with them. We gonna go in here. We gonna put socks on this toilet seat, or you gonna stand up on this motherfucker.
Socks. Where the fuck
Socks.
y'all
We
get
kept socks in our
from?
pocket.
How about just put tissue on there like everybody do?
Well, we learned socks. Socks was a good thing. We learned socks. Kept socks in my pocket. That's after a certain point in time I learned about socks. We would I would make sure they come in and doing their thing, and then I'm with them,
That's the main thing.
And just now to a point where they old enough to I feel like, they prepared. Excuse me anyway. If I go with them now, it's gonna look weird, but I can stand by the door. Shit,
right,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Until you come out. But it just comes with a lot of different stipulations and the ways to handle, and we really gotta really think. And then a lot of times we don't, we want to look at a situation from what it was before and feel like, hey, I'm gonna go in here with her because I remember back then. This ain't them times,
man. Yeah.
We gotta really think before we doing shit. And why you gotta think? Because in every way, regardless how you put it, you gotta cover your own ass. Because the motherfucker, the next motherfucker make it look like you doing something with your own. I seen him do or heard them do this. They took them in there and make it look like every bad way impossible. So every way possible, you gotta cover your own ass. This is, you know what I'm saying? But in every way, we're not living in what we used to live in. It's way more of an open world right now. It's almost damn near a video game outside. It's an open world right now. The shit that you feel like you couldn't do, you couldn't watch, you couldn't be around, you are more than.
And you gotta take it by your own standards. You gotta have your own standards.
To have,
because people doing anything nowadays.
To be recording in everyday life is even that much better. You know what I'm saying? And people go through everyday shit. To be recording in everyday life is even that much better than what they tried to make it seem back then. The time that we live in is different from the time that we was born in, And people just gotta understand that you was born and raised in this, but it has evolved to this. If you don't get with it, in some way you get lost.
Okay.
So.
Well, I mean, see, you gonna have me here. You about to put me back on my soapbox. Because I could be lost to the world as long as I know that my Savior will come and find me. He will leave the 99 and find me.
You can't
don't
be
have to
lost to the world with kids. You have to have some type of guidance that's what
You got them toward the Lord, and they never
Exactly.
lost and then they never lost. I might be lost to the world,
guidance.
but
No, you doesn't mean you're not lost to the world.
No, the world. You can be in the world and not of the world.
You
God in the world is going the total opposite way.
to live it and to know it is two different things. To be knowledgeable and to be like, I'm gonna be footprinting 10 toes down. Hey, I'm gonna live this street life. I'm gonna sell drugs every day. Or to say, I know what they do. Knowledgeable and living it is different. That's, I don't have to live this life to know about it. It's to be knowledgeable. It's not to live it. I don't gotta go out here and steal cars to know that if I fucking steal a car, I'm going to jail. I don't gotta live that life to know that that's what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Knowledgeable. Just to be knowledgeable. You saying you don't know, but that's what you jumped off and said. I'm telling you, that's what I was saying, and then you jumped off and said, and that's what I'm telling you to be. I'm telling you to just know what you're doing.
Right, and not to just jump off into some shit because it looked like, you know what I'm saying?
Or it sound like, or you heard of.
Right. Or you talk about it on the raps or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right, I get it. I get it. 100%. So, I don't know. We already moving up on 3 hours, so I'm gonna, like, unless you got something else to talk about.
I've been down for a minute.
I got my close out thing that I just want to leave our lovely audience with. First of all, before I say the last thing, I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to make sure that you have liked, shared on your page. It's free. And subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to Time to Talk It Out, TTTIO podcast on YouTube. And all of the links to our socials will be in the description box below. We love you and we appreciate you guys for being here. I just want to make sure that you guys know how much we love you. Okay, so, and I want to also make sure that you guys are being honest with yourselves. Okay. When you look online and you see Cardi B and Offset back together, I want y'all to remember where y'all heard it first, because I said that like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I was like, watch they gonna end up back together, because, and I feel like Cardi almost knew what she was doing, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was looking at her like, girl, this nigga is not no better than your baby daddy.
The funniest part is if you rewind all the way back, I've been saying Stephon Diggs was a nigga that stick and move, get you pregnant, and keep going. And motherfuckers, they said, how you know? I tried to get it. They didn't want to attack me. How you know he gonna do that? And
no, I probably would, because, and this is what I'm saying, I'm probably motherfuckers.
No, you are part of, but there are more than. You are part of, but there are more than. When I said that, not even here, all multiple places. Because I said, Stephon Diggs got a plethora of baby mamas already. Like, y'all think that he about to just be like, oh, that's Cardi, so now I'm about to settle down. He been staking and moving since forever, but everybody was talking about, oh, they look good together. He good for her. And do you know his track record? That was another here first. I just want to say that. That was another here first. I've been saying that, yeah. But
no, he's not lying. He's the one who told me that Stephon Diggs was baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And that Cardi wasn't upgrading or whatever. I knew nothing about him. I didn't know who Stephon Diggs was, and I also feel like that's a whole nother thing. Like, not saying that he wasn't nowhere, not saying that he wasn't unsuccessful. Not trying to say like he wasn't nobody before he got with Cardi. I mean, I'm not fully saying that, right? Because I know he was Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? He was a famous football player in his own right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure that his relationship with Cardi opened him and his brand up to a whole nother demographic, a whole nother audience, a whole nother fan base. People that didn't even follow football, don't know shit about football or specific football players. Once he started messing with Cardi, knew his name getting the blogs, blah, blah, blah. And we already know, especially now in 2026, all publicity is good publicity. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. If your name is being mentioned in the blogs.
Now, if it's personal people, a lot of people personally didn't know about him to follow Cardi. But if you're talking about a lot of social media, no. I mean, a lot of, like, entertainment media, like, far as leading the social media, like TMZ and stuff, everybody been new.
I'm not talking about. Okay.
Like, I'm saying like leading media. But if you talking about like underneath media, then like people like her followers, like underneath like broadcasted media, just like people that just like follow her, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He probably, but they probably didn't follow him because of that. They probably know his name because of that. But yeah, as far as I was just saying, as far as he was known national wise, like, a lot of people knew Dog. He made a lot of big plays, you know, in the National Football League during playoff time. And he was in the Super Bowl before that. And that's one of the most watched things. And they big up Dog for a long time. So but her crowd didn't know Dog, but he had a big fan base. I can't say she made Dog. That's one thing I can't say. I can't say she made Dog, and I can't say that she just like put so much on the people that follow him now. The people that follow her don't like him now, don't follow him now. You know what I'm saying? Because so I feel like the people that follow him before is just who he got now. If you was a Cardi B fan, you damn near don't like him now.
That makes perfect sense. And probably vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was one of them that came on his fan base because came on her fan base because of her. Because you had some, you know what I'm saying, like dudes and shit like that wasn't listening to Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? But once she became affiliated with this team, you know what I'm saying, and Stephon Diggs, they probably was like, okay, well,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Cardi B. I'm going to click on this just because Cardi B name is attached to boy.
Then once they seen her body banging, niggas like, oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I'm sure she, you know what I'm saying, it's the same. And then I'm sure some niggas is like the same, like how some fans, I'm not even going to say it's just niggas and females. I'm sure some fans are going to be like how the same I say about her. Some fans are going to be like, oh, since y'all into it, shit, I only fuck with you because of him. Shit, I'm sticking his side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still sticking with him.
Yeah.
But, because they brought You know, they both was their own entity before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
they both came into the situation
Mhm.
with a fan base.
absolutely. They didn't need one another for their baby.
I ain't gonna say they need one another, but I will say he benefited more than she
It upped
did.
it because
Benefited more than she did.
But why you think that? But I think so
It
too.
doesn't matter.
I think so too. But I'm gonna ask you why you think that, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that.
I mean, she already had a Grammy. She had songs with Bruno Mars. Motherfuckers that don't watch football at all, don't know shit about football, got to listen to the radio, got to look at a Pepsi commercial. She had Pepsi commercials.
So
Motherfuckers didn't know
let me get into
that don't
why.
watch football at all.
Let me get into why I think that. I think that because what happens is, you know, she promoted a lot of the times that she was with him. Listen, look at Clarissa and Papoose. Papoose, I don't see them mixing fans.
Who you think? Let me ask you about that. Who you think gained more fans from who? Papoose or Clarissa?
I just was about to say that. I don't see them mixing fans. You like Papoose, you like Papoose. I see motherfuckers still
So
mad.
you don't see motherfuckers going to look up Papoose because of Clarissa Shields faster than motherfuckers going to look up Clarissa Shields because of Papoose?
I see. What?
I'm asking. A motherfucker that was a fan of Papoose.
You are a fan of Clarissa. That's why.
That's what I'm asking. If you was a fan of Papoose, so you think that most of the people came to be fans of Papoose now because of Clarissa, not the opposite way.
No, I don't think.
What do you think?
I
I'm
don't
confused.
think there's no way that leans with them. It's no way that leans. They got their own, and there's still people that hate what they got because you like one person more than you like the other.
Are we talking about Remy now? We talking about the exes, or we talking about you like who
we
more
got?
than the other? You like somebody?
If you
Papoose
like
more than
Clarissa, you don't like Papoose. If you like Papoose, you kind of don't like Clarissa. Everybody's still throwing shade about.
Is that everybody? Because that's not me. I like both of them.
I'm sorry. Let's focus on what you like. Let's go.
No, I'm asking. That's what you think is the.
Let me tell you, because that's what
God.
we speak of, and then you try to be like what I like.
Is there?
Because I be like what I like, and then that's not what we're
I asked
talking
a
about.
question.
That's what
I asked a question. I said, is that, as we talking about, that's what the general consensus is? Because I don't know that. If that's what it is, I haven't seen that. It's not really in my algorithm like that. So that's what's the general
I'm just telling you from
consensus.
what I see, I don't know if it's...
I'm asking. That's what I was asking. That's
I'm not
it.
saying
You
it's
acting
in the
like
algorithm. I'm not saying that. It's just even
that's
statistically
what's in
true.
your algorithm. What you see.
I'm telling you, what I see is from them. It ain't from like what people are saying. I'm saying what I see. Right. It's just that I feel like they have their own lane. When people say Clarissa is the GOAT, that's her boxing people. It's motherfuckers that's coming around. Excuse me. Michael Blackson. He said, I've been watching men's boxing all this time, and women's boxing is more entertaining. I'm a Clarissa fan now. But none of that is not because of Papoose. And don't nobody be like, oh, I like Clarissa now because Papoose dropped this song, right? They got their own lane. People like them for who they are to the point where they own fans are going against who they talking to.
Okay, so I'm not disputing that. All I'm saying, and I want to make sure this is clearly on the record, what I'm saying is, I bet any amount of money that more people have went and searched Papoose because he is dating Clarissa Shields now than people have went and searched Clarissa Shields because she's dating Papoose. Papoose is benefiting more from Clarissa Shields' fame, position, and everything that she got going on right now, more than Clarissa is benefiting from being in a relationship with Papoose. Papoose is the only reason why he is in the vlogs, on the news, in anybody's mouth right now is because he's dating Clarissa Shields. Remy Ma is not even in nobody's mouth or nothing. The only reason why we talking about Remy is because Papoose is dating Clarissa Shields. Period.
So let me go on my end. Motherfuckers was talking about Papoose when Remy Ma was locked up because they were saying
that's then. You talking about was. We talking about right now.
Let me get my hand. I didn't
in the
say
last
nothing.
5 years, nobody gave a fuck about Papoose.
I didn't say
or
nothing
Remy.
when you got your ear. Let me get my hand.
Since Remy's beef with Nicki, nobody gave a fuck about her.
Okay. Now back to what I was saying. Motherfuckers been on Papoose since he been holding Remy down from being locked up. Motherfuckers like, oh, you holding her down. When Remy came back and did the bullshit off top.
Did what bullshit?
Let me cook. I'm cooking.
I'm sorry.
When Remy came back and did the bullshit off top, motherfuckers already was speaking Pap. Like Pap, he was getting interviews like, nigga, you been holding her down. All this
What bullshit did she do? Damn, tell me. I don't know.
When she came out and she got with the nigga Easy to Block.
That was years later. That was like 10 years after she got out. Oh my God. Okay.
That was like 10 years later after she got out.
Yes.
That's what you think to the blogs, to the people who know.
Okay, sorry, you know them.
That's what you. Yeah, I know them. That's what we gonna say. I can't wait until you act like you know somebody. That's what we gonna say. I know them. Yep, I know them. Yep, I know them. I know them. So that's what we gonna say. You wanna act like it's 10 years later? No, the fuck it wasn't. The nigga obviously when she got back, she was acting funny to the nigga, and he been taking care of the shit, and he noticed the shit all rip. She was the one acting funny. She was the one wanting to do all this little mixtape shit with these niggas, and then fuck around with Easy Block Hunter. All that shit. He knocked them out later on down the line. That's when he knocked them out. But she been fucking with the nigga. Let's be for real. Let's talk about his name been talked about because niggas that follow him or follow Remy before Clarissa, if you follow this, what they call black love, the ideal, the epiphany of. Stop playing with me. That's why he got the show way before he was on the Breakfast Club. Way before he was on the Breakfast Club with Clarissa. He was on that bitch by himself. And they asked him about it all. How did he get the Breakfast Club by himself before Clarissa? I don't know if his name wasn't popping, but it was about the whole situation. I don't know if his name wasn't popping, but stop playing with that nigga like he didn't have a name in the rap industry as far... Man, yeah, okay. I'm done. Clarissa May, Papoose. I'm sorry.
I didn't even say that.
Papoose ain't have a fucking name.
I didn't say that. All I was saying was he had thought his name wasn't in the blog.
Yeah, he wasn't shit. He wasn't shit.
That's all I said. I didn't say she made him, so you can stop with the bullshit.
No, I'm just telling you that.
That's not what I said.
What you trying to say is, well, he wasn't talking about. He was talking about. He got a whole situation where he held Remy Ma down, and then she got out and did what the fuck with him.
That was old news by the time he got.
That's never old news to Pap. That was black love. That was
not to him, no. But I'm talking about to the damn fans.
That's exactly right. That's what people call black love. He didn't call it that. They didn't name it that. That's the people.
I just said it was old news by the time he got with Clarissa. Motherfuckers wasn't even paying attention to the fact that
it wasn't old news when she first got out, is what I'm saying.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't for his name to be in the blogs. You saying he wasn't talked about is crazy. That's what
he wasn't being talked about nowhere near how he's being talked about now.
Clarissa. Okay.
He not. Man, you crazy. That whole black love thing was shut down. It was quiet because, first of all, motherfuckers was saying, because like you said, motherfuckers was low-key peeping the shit that was going on with Remy and Block, but they didn't want to say nothing because they was so tapped in
locked up
to the...
Nobody knew she got and then about to just
I'm over it.
Nobody knew. Man.
You tripping.
Nobody knew that.
You not talking about the same thing I'm talking about. By the time she got with that guy, Black Boy, or whatever, that was years after she had been on.
You the one that
They had been on Love and Hip Hop for years.
You the one that don't know. You the one.
Okay, I guess I know.
It was immediately. It was immediately when she got out. They had a problem, and then
The shit did come out for years later.
All right.
They did that Black Love shit after she got out. And they was making it seem like that was the happiest couple. That Block Boy had nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
I'm wrong on that?
I said okay.
I'm asking,
I'm
because
just
I
saying
could
okay.
be.
No, I'm just saying okay.
I
said what I said,
if
but
I'm...
I already spoke
so I
on
don't
that,
know
and
then, so I
then you
don't
spoke
know.
on yours.
So
and
I
I
don't
said
know.
okay.
So I don't know.
So now when you
I
say
don't
okay,
know.
then that's what I'm
No, because I'm asking.
I already said what I already told you what I seen on that. Now you're saying your part, and I said okay.
So just let me ask you this. I'm trying to get an understanding. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just trying to get an understanding on what I thought I knew. Okay? Is that okay or not?
That's
Should I just ask ChatGPT? Don't ask you nothing because it's... So this is what I'm trying to get. So did Remy? Because I don't know. I found out about this nigga late in the game. You know what I'm saying? She fucked around and was damn near pregnant by this nigga by the time I found out about him. The blockchain and nigga.
Just say you didn't listen to Papoose back then. That's all. I didn't listen to Papoose back then.
I ain't was talking about. I definitely did. I ain't talking about Papoose. I'm talking about Remy now at this point, cause she the one who cheated. She the one who initially cheated and broke them up. So I'm talking about Remy, cause she the one who I listened to. I literally would not have known who Papoose was if he wasn't married to Remy. And that's no shade to Papoose, because I believe Papoose is extremely talented. I believe he wrote most of Remy's shit. I believe she was just the face of their relationship. I take nothing away from Papoose. I'm just telling the honest to God truth. Back when Cassidy came out and shit like that, I didn't know nothing about Papoose. Didn't know he existed when Remy got locked up. I didn't know shit about Papoose until she got locked up, and then started to be reported that she got a husband that's holding her down, like you said, right? But once I found out about him, I started to do my research, I started to listen, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here, but I ain't even say shit, but I understood. They was helping each other. Remy sound a lot like him in a rap. That's not, because you start to look like a motherfucker that you go with him for too long. Okay? So I wasn't gonna say nothing about that, especially back then. I didn't care. I'm conceited. I got a reason. And I look too good. That's all I cared about. I liked the song. And Papoose was damn near just like a myth at that time. We ain't had the internet. I'm talking about me. We ain't had the internet and all that. When Remy went to jail, we could read about it in magazines and hear about it on the news. That's it. So all of the stuff that happened when she first went to jail, him holding her down and him first coming out, I didn't find out about that until years later.
Listen, it wasn't about having the internet or nothing. Papoose was on the one remix, and I'll never forget this. And I'm gonna tell you this. What happened with me, I've generally didn't like Papoose, and I didn't like Lupe Fiasco around this time.
Lupe.
I literally could call out the names.
Yeah, Lupe, and you don't hear about Lupe no more, so you had to literally
listen.
you ain't like
he had kick push.
he ain't even.
He had kick push coast, and I fucking hated it. It was a skateboard song. Lupe Fiasco, you know what I'm saying? Different level of respect now today.
Because you know
And
he one of them.
He ain't shit. He ain't shit. That shit was bullshit still. But that shit was bullshit. But afterwards. But we're talking about who we talking about? Because that's what I'm trying to keep to. I'm trying to get directly to it. We're talking about Papoose. Papoose had a song. It was something about New York. It was a remix. I promise you. Look up. I think it had Fat Joe in it. Look up a song back in the day, probably, where he called out. He had rings on his fingers, and he rapped.
What he said?
He rapped about the rings that was initially. If you wrote this shit down, if you freestyled this shit, however, this is what brought me to Papoose when he said this shit. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the shit was weak. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that nigga, he want to show off his rings and say some bullshit. But then when I actually was like, I heard it so many times. They played the shit so many times. We used to play the shit live. We clean it up. So it's like, you ain't got no other choice but to listen to the song. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, I got to be a detailist. As I'm listening to the song, he showing you Bronx on my hand because of this, something on my hand because of this. Like, and then when I'm like, this nigga really going. And I didn't like the nigga. I was young. This Papoose we talking about. I did not like him. We was young. I used to talk about the shit at first. This nigga rapping about the rings on his fucking hand. Nobody give a fuck. But when you sit back, the nigga was spitting. And he more so like, he like a Nas type of nigga. He spit knowledge like, he ain't as good as Nas is with it. Papoose, no, I'm gonna say, yeah, he that good. The nigga rapped the alphabets backwards. He rapped, he had a word for every letter during the alphabet, but backwards. This was before Clarissa.
Yeah, technically.
Papoose had a name in the rap industry. Where he at, you just had to be on a certain level
on that time
you wanted to hear a certain shit, cause he spoke intellect to you while rapping to you.
A lyricist.
If you know what I mean when I say like Nas and like, he spoke intellect.
Pop, man.
Pop.
Be for real.
He spoke words to you that right now you damn near had to stop and look the shit up to hear what he meant. That was the kind of rapper.
That's how Mariah Carey is. You need to listen to
I just feel like we don't look at, no. That's not how we do. No. Dog been putting down that type of music before. You know what I'm saying? And if that just didn't, you know what I'm saying? If that just wasn't enough to grab you to know about him, okay. That's fine.
Talking about, yeah.
But to say that she was making him, and I see that a lot. He a payee. He getting paid. Do you know that?
Like Fantasia husband.
Do you know that they made his whole fucking boxing? He is like the director of the music, shit like Jay-Z is with the NFL. You ain't getting no name like that off no bum nigga. You not no scum. Jay-Z is the director of the music in the NFL. That nigga's the director of the music in boxing. Let's equivalate this. Jay-Z is what we call right now the highest paid motherfucking artist when it comes to rap. He conducts the music when it comes to the Super Bowl. To say that Papoose get to conduct the music when it comes, is he broke?
Oh, so wait,
He's a nobody.
So what?
Come on now.
That he was the one who chose the music for.
He conducts the whole thing.
What whole thing?
Music of the fucking boxing.
For her. Or all of it.
He conducts the whole thing.
Because that's funny because I told my mom, mom don't really listen to hip hop like that or whatever, especially not no Detroit shit. She listens to some shit on the radio or whatever. But I told her, I'm like, that show was playing a whole lot of Detroit music during the fight. You know what I'm saying? So that was Papoose that came up with that whole playlist. That's what you saying?
He's the one that conduct. You gotta run it by him.
Okay. He the director.
He's the Jay-Z of the NFL fucking Super Bowl.
But Dazin, or the whole boxing
Dazin.
associate. Okay. That makes sense. That's what's up. I respect it. I appreciate it. It's your turn. Yes. Well, look, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me see if I had anything else. I think that was my last.
I think I had one more.
Good. Come on. Oh, yeah, I already talked about that. Yep. Come on with it.
It was like some questions type shit. It wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a lot. Only got one.
I mean, because we already after 3.
Yeah,
so
I only got
maybe
one,
it's
and it ain't even to the point where I probably could have closed them before, because it's not even a freaky one. Maybe I can think of a freaky one afterwards. But this is a real life question. I like to tap in real life with my people, and I feel like I like real life situations because we can, we can talk about real life situations.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know in a real life situation from, you know what I'm saying, my people to me.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a kid that's probably pre-high school, before high school, anywhere before high school. Let's say after 5th grade, but before high school. You got a kid that's
Middle school.
I don't like school, and I don't want to go. I want to know from, you know what I'm saying, y'all shooting in the gym. I want to know from the people. How do you handle that? What's your go-to move? What's your go-to saying? What do you do? Your kid comes to you, 6th grade. I'm telling you, you know what? I don't like school. I don't want to go no more. We listen, cause we only building successful kids. We not playing to fuck around.
That's it.
We not playing to fuck around. Listen, listen. You need some help? The village, you contact Time to Talk It Out, baby. We are helping building the village. We gonna promote whatever that, and we gonna help with whatever we can.
If I can get my
Praying, we all gonna pray, baby. We all gonna do that. We gonna get y'all, and we gonna come together and pray. We'll get that baby. We all gonna pray together. That's first and foremost. Everybody is gonna be. It's a prayer circle, baby. You know what I said? Prayer circle. This is a prayer circle. We're gonna get in the prayer circle.
Cause let me explain something to y'all. If I can get my knees dirty for some freakage, I can get my knees dirty to pray.
You better know that.
Say y'all kids.
Before I even shot this show, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I dropped on my knees one time, and I told the big man upstairs, I really appreciate that, because I just was so in the midst. I
really appreciate.
Sometimes I be wanting to cry, man, and I just be to the point, because I be overstimulated, and I don't be understanding that I don't have to deal with this when I believe in the Most High. Like, overstimulated for what? Like, for who? Like, for where?
Give him your excess.
For where? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it's too much, give him the extra.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I was overstimulated this morning. And I went through a situation, and I just said, you know what? And I sat back and I said to him,
not my provision.
I said, I'm giving it to you. I don't know what to do, because at this time and at this present point, it ain't even nothing I can do. But I know if I give it to you, it's all handled. I sat back and played the game. When I say I played the game for hours and I had a good time playing my brothers, I said,
hallelujah,
I give it to you. Because I can't do nothing with it, and I know, you know what I'm saying. I believe that
whenever it's gonna come, whenever it's gonna happen, in your favor, you gonna do the best for me. I don't know. I don't know what else to say to it. I left it alone. Played the game. I had a good time. And before I know it, right before the show, I said, "Man, let me check on something real quick."
So you can have your testimony.
And he was right there. Then when I say present for me, when I say right there present,
he's so good.
I literally on the knees at the corner of my bed. I said, I need to stop and I need to thank. I need to just say thank you because that's at a point I felt like, you know what, I was going into a situation and then to the point where I felt like I can't do nothing. I don't think I can do here. Whatever happens, I trust you, you know. And when that came, and then it was just like boom, I was like, man, what? Man, you gotta understand it. It's a feeling that you get, you know. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, every testimony, like, you know what I'm saying, is right around the corner, man. You just.
You say that's how we prevail.
Mm-hmm.
The blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So don't be ashamed and afraid.
I get my knees dirty. That's right around the corner, man.
I love it.
Righteous TV is not just a
even came down before I even shot this show. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I dropped on my knees one time. I told the big man upstairs, I really appreciate that because I just was so in the midst.
I really appreciate.
I don't know why I won't do it.
Cry, man. And I can
at least turn it down.
At least, okay. Because I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and wrap it up then.
No, we had one question. You didn't do your question, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Did I answer it? What was the question?
It really wasn't for you to answer. But the question was about your kid coming to you at a middle school age telling you they don't like school. What do you do?
Oh, it wasn't for me to answer?
I mean, you can, but
I won't, yeah. I mean, you said it was for me to answer. So,
oh, okay. I mean, you was just so like, where's the question? So.
I mean, because literally, you know, maybe you forgot. I went through that, but it's fine. I don't have to answer right now. You see, we want to hear y'all's answer. So, what we'll do is, thank you guys for leaving us a comment with your answers to that, and then I'll give my response after y'all.
I'll give my response next week.
That's what I'm talking about.
On the Monday.
Next week after we look at their responses tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know what I'm saying? We'll let them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine live.
I thought you already did yours.
No, I didn't. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to it. I was waiting to ask it. And then, you know, we had the little situation. But then when I asked, I didn't say nothing to it. Nope. Not a thing.
What situation we had?
When you was going through the phone thing, that's why I was trying to press the X fast. No, I have not answered. No, not at all. But yeah, I can answer it next week.
I'm listening. Okay, I'm high. What y'all want me to do? I can't lie. I can't funk the fake. I mean, I can't fake the funk. That's all we... Here, drink your drink, get fried with me. You all sober over there looking at me like she tripping.
I've been drinking so long.
He all fine and level-headed. Look at his
I
ass.
seen me been drinking this.
Look at how good he look. No, seriously. Look at how good we look. Don't look at that part.
I've been drinking. Y'all seen me 10 times. I was so mad. I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. Anyways, listen. That's it. We have exhausted our questions and topics and everything for tonight. But trust and believe we'll be back next week, okay? Because we are the #1 hottest, most consistent podcast on a Monday night. Okay? I have the privilege of being accompanied by the host with the most, your boy T Double of Life of T Double TV, Life of T Double TV, and no, I'm saying yeah, and no T Double TV and Life of T Double. YouTube affiliated. Make sure you are subscribed and the bell notification is hit on both of those channels. Because you just never know when you're going to post a fire. Another banger.
Another one.
You never know. And I am your girl, Jen, checking in. I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie, cousin, sister, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. I'm stepping into that place for you. This is a safe space. We are Times to Talk It Out. We are the Travel Bays. Be on the lookout for more travel content from us. And I love you guys. May the Lord watch between me and you while we have someone from another. It's time for us to bid you adieu. And make sure you come back next week.